I'm no good, I've been settling. Something tells me you don't want me knowing everything, but you know I'm worthy. Don't believe your eyes, so say it one more time for me now. You better read it twice. I'm freaking out. Tell me what's the truth. I've never been in love before you. You better make a move. Don't test me now. So say that I'm worthy, 'cause I don't expect it. If I'm yours, it sounds as hurting, and I sure don't care for it anymore. Don't stop listening, you could miss it, and I won't be goddamn sleeping. But you know what they say, don't waste your wishes on another face if you can't be bothered to listen. I just need you to slow down, 'cause I might just take you home now.
Yo. Yo. Turn this song off. It's a good song, bro. It's a good song. Yo. I realize, like, mad motherfuckers don't fuck with my music taste, bro. Yo, I'm gonna be dead ass though. I'm sick as a bitch, bro. I'm sick as a motherfucker, bro. And I haven't left. I haven't. What am I saying? I was bedridden all day yesterday. Like, all day, I barely was on my PC. Dead ass. I was on my PC max for 10 minutes, and that was to play Roblox. But today, I wanted a stream because look, different camera, not same camera. Look what came in the mail. Yes, bro. Yes, it came in, bro. And I was telling myself to not open it, just so I could open it for you guys on stream, bro. Yes, bro. We got the Mayflash arcade stick F300. This shit was like only $50, so it wasn't like too bad. Yo. I'll text Dad. Bro, open and repackage. I didn't open it. I deadass didn't open it. I did. Sorry. I did have to repack. I didn't have to peel off the sticker though, cause it had my ID on it. Wait, just give me a second. I gotta text my dad something. Yo, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick as a bitch. Okay, here it is. Ooh. Yo, this shit was bigger than I thought. No bullshit. Oh, there's mad wires and shit. Wait, do I need all this or no? Should we read the instructions? Fuck this. Oh. Hold on, what is this? Yo, what is this? Yo, what is this for? Chat, do y'all know? Do y'all know what this is for? What is this? Acting like he didn't open it. I deadass didn't open it already, bro. Yo, I didn't open it already, bro. What is this for, bro? Yo, what the hell is this for, bro? Yo, let's get cool. Yo, I did not open the shit already, bro. Yo, chat, I see people play. They play on their lap like this. Yo, it's gonna be a fucking hard time learning how to play with this. It's gonna be hard learning how to play with the fucking stick. Wait, should I peel it all off or not? Should we keep it on, or should we peel it off? Let's get Diana. You play on your lap too? Okay, wait. Let's see. How are you? I'm sick as a bitch. Oh. Wait, how do I peel this off? Oh shit! Wait, was I supposed to peel this off? Okay, whatever. It's coming off, bro. I don't care, bro. And these stickers too. All of it is coming off. I don't care. But I can't take it off, bro. Okay, well, soon I ordered a leverless one too, because I want to try it so my dad could play on fight stick. Wait, a leverless one? What does that mean? Bro, I was gonna show you a video. What video? You were editing a video? Oh, all buttons? Yo, I want a leverless one too. Yo, what was you say, Mon? Should I leak? No, don't leak. Chat, I'm actually, bro, that's actually crazy because what the fuck, you came out? Congrats, yes. I'm at Chloe. Oh, hello, Chloe. Bro, I can't take this shit off. Okay, wait. I'll show you after stream then. He's nervous. Yo, I'm sick as a bitch, bro. It's actually not even funny. Yo, I can't take these fucking stickers off, bro. Okay. Okay, all the stickers are off. Wait, should we just get into it? Yo, should we just play? Should we just start the stream off and playing it? I got sick today. We could. I'm sick as a bitch too. I'm glad you said that. I'm dead ass. I have school Thursday though. But it just depends on what time. What time? I have school in the morning, bruh. And then right after I have work. So if it's in the afternoon, I could go. But not 5, because I stream at 5. Let me open it. Oh, yeah. Street Fighter segment, bro. It's time, bro. That's fine? Alright, bet. Oh, shit. Wait, I should plug this? Oh my gosh. It's time. No way, we got a stick at the same time. That's an actual tragedy. What? Wait, you got a stick too? It's fucking time, chat. Wait, let me get my headset. You're bad at acting. Yo, bro, yo. Okay, fine, I opened it early. Is that what you want to fucking hear, you fucking bitch? Bitch, you want to hear that shit? Is that what you want to hear? Oh, I opened that shit early. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, Blevin? No, I got sick yesterday. I got sick yesterday, but today was a little better, so that's why I went live. Yo, chat, my asthma is really bad still, though. I'm not gonna lie. When I get sick, my asthma is so fucking bad. It's like hard to breathe, bro. No bullshit. I hate to say it. Okay, wait. Is that better? Hello? Hello? Okay. Okay.
Street Fighter 6.
Mine started yesterday too, but it wasn't bad. Today I got the fever and everything. Yeah, today I got the fever too. I don't play on the modern controls. I'm not. I'm playing on a straight classical. Yo, guys, we're gonna keep playing Street Fighter until I go pro. No bullshit. Wait, I plugged it in. Why is it not working? Yo, chat, it's not, is there an on button? Oh. Oh, I see it. Okay, let's go into the training tool and let's just practice, bro. Yo, what should my grip be? Yo, should I show you my hands? Yo, what should my hands look like, bro? I'm nervous, bro. Yo, I think it's gonna be easier though. Okay, so this is my grab. This is my medium punch. Heavy punch. What? Wait. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, I get it, I get it. Wait, wait. Okay, okay, okay. I get it, I'm understanding. Oh yeah, I just gotta get used to it a little bit, chat. I just gotta get used to it a little bit. Yo, how do people get it so... Wait, how do people get it so accurate, bro? Yo, I actually don't get it, bro. Wait, I might be shitty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I should just learned on controller, bro. I'm retarded, bro. Yo, how do pros get it so accurate? All right, fuck it. Let's just start playing casual games, bro. No bullshit. Should we just play online? Wait, should we just go straight into ranked, bro? Yeah. Should we just go straight into ranked? Your ass? Yo, Renz, you would never play this game with me because you're scared, bro. You're dead ass terrified. No bullshit. You're scared of a daddy like me to giving you straight BTA. No bullshit. Oh yeah, I think today, chat, we're just gonna play against the bots. On God, I wouldn't Tekken better. Bro, I heard all the reviews about Tekken, bro. All the I read all the reviews. They said it was ass.
Radio. Fight time.
Okay. Let me lock in.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
What? Oh my gosh, bro.
Not bad.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Go to sleep. Fighting uppercut.
Oh my. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. I feel like, bro, I'm not even trolling. I feel like the buns are too far apart, bro. Yeah, how do people play like this? Yeah, it's fine. You're gonna get some time to get used to. Yeah, but I wanna learn on the fight stick, bro. Yo, that is. Yo, oh my gosh. Oh. Yo, I can't fucking wait. I got it. Yo, bro, you motherfucker. Yo, I'm fucking blocking, bro. Oh my gosh. Same way he stuck to every other game. Yo, what other game have I stuck to, bro? Yo. Yo, I don't know how to, bro. I'm actually lost now. I'm actually fucking lost, bro.
Round 2. Fight.
No. There's input delay. There's input delay. There's input delay, bro. There's input delay.
Good to see ya.
There's input delay. Input delay, bro. Chill, bro. Input delay. Yo, is that a skin? Yo, I was looking at the characters, bro. The old man looks tough. But I'm probably gonna stick with Kimberly, bro. Yo, I'm trying to go like that. Finally, holy fuck. Wait, I'm learning. Yo, am I fucking... Am I slow in the head? Yo, bro, yo, chat, no bullshit. It's because I'm sick. No bullshit. I wish I was lying. Like, it's actually because I'm sick, bro.
Yo, I win. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh. Yo, I might be slow, bro. Alright. It's fine, guys. It's fine, guys. Yo, I went for the grab there too. I'm lagging, chat, I'm lagging. Alright, Koi, get on. Koi, get on. It's time. I'm ready, Koi. Let me give you BTA and then we'll hop off this game, bro. I see with the fucking prime. Thank you for the 5 months, bro. I appreciate the 5. I appreciate the 5. Yo, I'm actually so sick, bro. Yo, chat, you know why? Because I was playing with these 3. I should have my hand over here, bro. Okay, I got it, chat.
Here comes a new challenger.
Pushinyu on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round 1. Fight.
Oh my gosh. Yo, why is it doing this move? I'm pressing this, bro. Oh my gosh. No way! What? Yeah, how do you... Wait, how? You had no box, how? my gosh. Yo, oh my gosh, I was doing the wrong fucking button again, bro. Yo, I need to look down to play, bro. No bullshit.
Round one.
Yo, what? No, there has to be input delay or something. Yo, I'm holding block there.
That's right. Round two. Fight.
Yo, fuck this game, bro. Here, a little sneak peek for the video. Oh, I thought, bro, Blevin, I thought you said the N word there. What? You ass not gonna lie, bro. I'm not ass, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Go again, bro. Jahqeef method. Now you're part black, bro. You're chill with me.
New challenger.
Peter bot method. Yo, really? Yo, I seen him say his apology wasn't AI.
Seen you on the scene.
Don't expect me to be a pushover. Round one. Fight.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser. You believe that, Clinker? No, I just said I heard him say that.
Round two. Fight.
Yo, bro, I'm like doing shit too early or too late. Oh, no. Son.
Round 2. Fight.
Yes! Yes!
Kimberly wins.
Yes! Yes, bro! Yes, bro! Yes, bro! Yes, bro! No, I'm taking that leave and leaving, bro. What? What? I'm taking that leave and dipping, bro. Get the fuck out of my lobby, bro. Give me my sub, bitch. Yo, bitch, give me my sub. Yo, give me my sub, bro. Give me my sub, bro. Yo, give me my sub. I don't care, bro. No big drama today? No. There's no big drama. Wait, chat. Actually, I deadass forgot there is a big drama. Chat. Put it in the title. I mean mods. Mods. Put it in the title. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it's showing. Like it says I can. No, I was just trolling, bro. I was just trolling, Koi. Oh shit, big drama? Hella big drama, bro. Hella big drama. Yo, I want to learn this character. Wait, where is he? Oh, this one. JP. Yeah, this guy looks cool, but yo, I heard, I was watching hella guides, and it said I should only free Twitch Prime sub. Oh, I forgot about this. If you have Twitch Prime, you can sub up with Prime for free if you have that little crown next to your name. For those who aren't subbed right now. But I was watching a guide and it said I should only play one game at one character at a time. Yo, DJ looks tough too. But I want to play a girl, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, man. Wait, man on. Wait, man on. Why? So I could play with one hand. Wait, hold on, Marissa. No, I've seen mad people play Mai, bro. Mai is fine shit. Yo, this is fine shit. No bullshit. Yo, chat, should I buy the DLC or not? Do I buy the DLC or not? Yo, Mai is fine shit, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might keep playing Kimberly. She's my ninja girl. Alright, now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of understand how to play the game. I just need to learn how to do her special moves. Because look, I was learning this yesterday, the sprint. Alright. Main Jiri, her fina. Bro, this was the move I was trying to do in the game. Wait, this one. No, not this one. Yo, this one. Yo, I can't fucking do it, bro. Yo, once I start getting those special moves consistent though, it'll be this one. Yeah, I was trying to do that, but I don't. I need to see how people use it, like. Is it? Wait, is it like after? So I do this first. Oh, I get it. Okay, I kind of understand it now. You kind of got to do these after. Wait. Like, wait, so this? I gotta go like this. Wait, so this is my super. Okay. But people do it mad fast, bro. And the wind up time's a little hard to get used to too. Oh yeah, I kinda get it. I kinda get it. I kinda get it.
Versus one-on-one.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. Alright, I'm gonna keep playing against the bot. Guys, when I'm not sick, we're gonna start playing ranked, okay? And we're gonna grind to masters, bro. I don't care, bro. We're gonna be a master one day.
Hello. Radio.
Yeah, I haven't seen this character at all. Even in tutorials, I mean, like on YouTube and shit, I don't see this guy. DJ.
Continue on the theme.
Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. I'm pretty sure he's mid.
Round 2. Fight.
Yo, that's a sick grab though. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, how do you do a perfect parry, bro?
Kimberly wins. Round 1. Fight.
Damn, bro. Chill, bro. Oh my gosh.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh shit, bro. Chill, bro. What? Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. I'm so fucking stupid, bro. What? Yo, bro. DJ is so fucking stupid, bro. Fuck this character, bro. DJ is so fucking stupid, bro. That was dumb, bro. Yo, I don't... bro. I'm gonna keep saying it, because I genuinely don't know how people do, like... Maybe I'm doing it too fast. That's why, like... That's why it's all fucked up. Bro, because I can't do any supers, bro. Guys, I might have to switch to modern because I'm too fucking stupid. No bullshit. Because I swear I'm doing it right, bro.
Make way for the
Smart
ninja
choice.
star.
Like a diamond, I shine a
Yo, and then there's this other thing where you could like dash like this. But I did it there.
waiting for.
Wait, can you do like a... Harry drive rush. Yo, I don't get it, bro. I mean, whatever, bro. Okay. Fuck it, let's play ranked. Yeah, I lied. I'm scared of ranked. Hello, what ethnicity are you? I'm Blasian. I'm Viet and African American. Glitch don't kill my drive. Yo. Yo, bro, my eyes are so fucking... Yo, like, my eyes are, like, tight, like, they hurt, they burn. Like, no bullshit, because I'm so sick. Like, my whole body's hot. It was cold earlier. Before I streamed, it was cold as a bitch. But I turned my fan on. It was hot as a bitch. Yo, I hate being sick, chat. Yeah, I can't stress this enough, bro. If you have good health, bro, really hold on to that shit. No base shit. You really don't know what could happen. Why is everyone on the ground, bro?
Hey ya! Leave it to me. Fight time.
Oh, I hate this fucking girl, bro. Amazing health, sorry to flex. Yeah, no, you got it, bro. People with good health got it, bro. Wait, rank up opportunity? Hold on.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
What? What? I guess? Yo, that one move is so fucking.
Give me a little bit more.
Round two. Fight.
Fucking idiot. Yo, I'm so fucking bad, bro. I should not have won that set.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, fuck. Yo, I'm holding it. I'm holding block, bro. Yo, bro. If she ever try to pick me up with her feet again, I'm licking that shit dry, bro. I don't care, bro. Give me my ones back. Fuck wrong with you? Yo, she always does this into the grab, like this. Like, how do you counter grab? No bullshit. Yeah, I played that poor.
Round 2. Fight.
What? Yo, why can't I do it? Yo, why can't I super? I'm done. I'm done.
Judy.
I'm off this shit. Fuck you, bro. I would have won that. No, you wouldn't have. Yo, chill. I'm tired, bro. Wait, new gift? Wait, what else do I get? Wait, new gift? Oh, Master Rewards. Wait, oh. Wait, you can buy skins or no? Oh, costumes. Oh, these are the beach fits? Wait, how can I see? X. Hold on. Hold on, X. Wait, X. Hold on. Wait, Chun-Li? Yo, there was this one Chun-Li skin that actually makes her look naked, bro. It wasn't this one. Where is it? No, not that one. Yo, where's that Chun-Li fit? Yo, it actually made her look naked, bro. No, not this one. Yo, wait. Maybe it is this one. Don't touch Cammy. Yo. I was actually thinking about becoming a Cammy one trick. Dead ass. Okay, chat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna play this shit off stream, bro. I'm playing this shit off stream. Yo, I might end, no bullshit. My fucking body's heating up like a bitch. Child, where is Ben? Yo, I don't know where Ben is at. I have no control over them, bro. I lost all control over Manifest. You know why? Because I signed a 360 deal. Ben died? Apparently he's dropping a YouTube video. Allegedly, though. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure, though. I'm not too confident in that statement. But apparently, allegedly, he's dropping a YouTube video. And if so, 360 deal? Yes, a 360 deal. Yo, y'all have... And y'all are gonna come to understand it, too. Like, at a certain point in your life, you know? It's time to sign your life away, bro. Yes, bro, a 360 deal. And chat, we're all moving to Mixer. All of us. All of Manifest is moving to Mixer.
Manifest owns Jaw. Yo, chat, I'm gonna be honest. We've been slacking like a bitch recently. We as in everybody, bro. Cause wait, have we posted a YouTube video yet or no? We as in you? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Have we posted a YouTube video yet or no? I think I've been here one time before. Was good rain that foul? Rain a file? What the fuck does that mean? Wait. Let me check our YouTube. Yo, can someone put sick in the title so I don't have to say it every time someone new joins? Wait, let me see. We drop a YouTube video yet or no? Wait, 200 views on the trailer? Hold on. One video, 30 subscribers. Yo, we might be them. 3 months ago, we announced Manifest. And we don't even have the rest of the channels here. Yo, Ben got 300 subs? Yo, wait, Ben got 300 subs? You've been look maxing? What you mean? Do I look better, chat, or no? Why you always be saying that? No, one of it. Chat. I'm thinking about turning my streams into YouTube videos. Only 4 channels. Yo, bro, I told Ice-T and wait, I don't know why Ice-T's isn't on here because Ice-T does have a YouTube. I've seen Ice-T's YouTube, but Boyo Dior, bro. Yo, where's his YouTube at? Where's his streams at? Yo, that boy Boyo Dior, we gotta krill him, bro. Yo, I'm sorry for being so sick, by the way. Yeah, I think we might just react, bro. Yo, I'm like fucking. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream when I'm sick anymore. Or this sick, bro. Yo, I might have to call off on work, bro. Deadass. Dior got cloned? I wouldn't doubt it. Yo, Dior's so fucking chopped, bro. Dior's so chopped. Clip the streams into YouTube videos? Yes. So chat, look, I got an SSD on stream when I went to Best Buy. So, and when I go to work, I can edit. My boss said I could edit at work. So I'm gonna put all my files into the SSD and save it onto the SSD. And I'm gonna try and edit during work, bro. But the thing is, I don't know how to put like, cause there's presets on my my DaVinci Resolve, and I edit on DaVinci Resolve, right? There's presets on my DaVinci Resolve, and I don't know how to transfer those presets onto the SSD, so I could use those presets at work. You know what I mean? So I've been trying to figure that out off stream, and I've been trying to post all my VODs on this VODs channel. So all my raw VODs, and I'm not gonna lie, TOS or no TOS, all my VODs are gonna be on this channel right here. This channel right here. Jahqeef VOD. This one right here. All my and these are gonna be full streams, bro. Ain't it just a folder, the presets? Yo, but I can't find the presets in the, like, look. If I go to File Explorer, look. Okay, it might leak my P word, but in my 10 gigabyte hentai folder, but it's okay. Cause look, when you look up DaVinci, it doesn't show the full. Oh, wait. No. Wait, which one is it? Q? No. It's not Fusion. It legit has all my presets though. Yo, what's good? What's good, Kira? Clickser 3664. Yo, bro. I want to start doing that. I want to start rage baiting people by just saying their name all fucked up, bro. Damn. I had an idea plan, but I just forgot it because I'm sick of it. Actually, I'm gonna blame this whole stream because I'm sick, bro. Dead ass. I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. He was gonna leak his sauce for no reason. Wait, y'all think I have good goons or bad goons? I'm just trolling. I actually stopped gooning. Yo, you know every time I say I stopped gooning on stream, I goon the next day. No bullshit. And it has not failed once. There's zero fail to that theory, bro. Every single time I say it, I'm done gooning. I goon the next day. There's no fail. I'm new here. Is this normal? Mad normal. Bro, what if I get to play at Evo one day, bro? Wait, let me change my... He's gooning tonight? No, I'm not, chat. Just chatting. Yeah, he's a narcissist. Oh yeah, I need to start every stream by saying I'm a narcissist, chat. Cause if y'all don't know, I'm a narcissist. Wait, let me show y'all. Wait, cause this is what narcissists do, right? They flaunt that they're narcissists, or no? Yes, chat. I am a narcissist. I am in fact a narcissist. Yo, should I put this on my Instagram story? Yo, should I put this on my Instagram story? I'm gonna just go around and start saying I'm a narcissist, bro. Cause that's mad narcissistic, right? Wait, actually, should we react to a YouTube video? Narcissist. Let's react to it. The psychology of a narcissism. A narcissist. Oh, the psychology of narcissism. We actually do need this. No bullshit, chat.
Way before the first selfie, the ancient Greeks and Romans had a myth about someone a little too obsessed with his own image. In one telling, Narcissus was a handsome guy wandering the world in search of someone to love. After rejecting a nymph named Echo, he caught a glimpse of his own reflection in a river and fell in love with it. Unable to tear himself away, Narcissus drowned. A flower marked the spot where he died, and we call that flower the Narcissus. The myth captures the basic idea of narcissism, elevated and sometimes detrimental self-involvement. But it's not just a personality type that shows up in advice columns. It's actually a set of traits classified and studied by psychologists. The psychological definition of narcissism is an inflated, grandiose self-image. To varying degrees, narcissists think they're better looking, smarter, and more important than other people, and that they deserve special treatment. Psychologists recognize...
Chat, y'all can't say that's me, bro. Y'all can't say that's me. Is that me? Is that me? Yo, y'all can't sit here and say that's me, bro. Yo, when have I ever thought I was handsome, thought I was smart, thought I was athletic, think I could do it all? Yo, when have I ever done that, bro? Honestly, I think I'm truly humble, bro. Dead ass. I actually genuinely might be the most humble person I know, personally. POV every day. Yo, y'all think I'm Mr. Kanye told me to be narcissistic. W.
Two forms of narcissism as a personality trait: grandiose and vulnerable narcissism.
Grandiose and vulnerable. Yo, you know I learned grandiose like in the fourth grade. Because I was just so fucking smart and handsome. I was just so smart and handsome, I learned grandiose in the 4th grade. Classic.
There's also narcissistic personality disorder, a more extreme form, which we'll return to shortly. Grandiose narcissism is the most familiar kind, characterized by extroversion, dominance, and attention-seeking. Grandiose narcissism
Wait, okay, no bullshit.
characterized
No bullshit. I think I went 3 for 3 here.
Grandiose narcissism is the most familiar kind, characterized by extroversion, dominance, and attention.
I actually think I went 3 for 3 here. Wait, but no, deadass, recently, I think I'm less extroverted now. I think I'm a lot more introverted. I'm deadass. I barely leave the house now. Yo, 3 for 3? Is this 3 for 3? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I am attention seeking though.
Grandiose narcissists pursue attention and power, sometimes as politicians, celebrities, or
Yo, I actually want. Okay, this is insane. When I was younger, I wanted to be a politician, and then when I was older, I wanted to be an actor, bro. Well, this might be crazy.
cultural leaders. Of course, not everyone who pursues these positions of power is narcissistic. Many do it for very positive reasons, like reaching their full potential or helping make people's lives better. But narcissistic individuals seek power for the status and attention that goes with it. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I do wanna be an
vulnerable
actor.
narcissists can be quiet and reserved. They have a strong sense of entitlement, but are easily threatened or slighted. In either case, the dark side of narcissism shows up over the long term. Narcissists tend to act selfishly, so narcissistic leaders may make risky or unethical decisions, and narcissistic partners may be dishonest or unfaithful. When their rosy view of themselves is challenged, they can become resentful
Yo.
and aggressive.
Click, sir. Thank you for the follow. 3664, bro.
It's like a
Thank you
disease
for the
where the
follow, bro.
sufferers feel pretty good, but the people around them suffer. Taken to the
You
extreme,
be on Twitch a
this
lot?
behavior is classified as a psychological disorder called narcissistic personality disorder.
Yo,
It
yo, yo,
affects
yo.
1 to 2% of the population, more commonly men. It is also a diagnosis reserved for adults. Young people, especially children, can be very self-centered, but this might just be a normal part of development. The 5th edition of the American Psychiatric
I don't think I'm
Association's
selfish, though.
Diagnostic and
Chat, I'm not selfish. You know how I know I'm not selfish? Because I donated to a nonprofit 3 days ago. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yo, chat, chill, chat, chill. Don't hype me up too much, but yes, bro. I did donate to a nonprofit 3 days ago. Yes, 3 days ago. Yes, a nonprofit. Bro, just not done growing.
Statistical Manual describes several traits associated with narcissistic personality disorder. They include a grandiose view of oneself, problems with empathy, a sense of entitlement, and a need for admiration or attention. What makes these traits a true personality disorder is that they take over people's lives and cause significant problems. Imagine that instead of caring for your spouse or children, you use them as a source of attention or admiration. Or imagine that instead of seeking constructive feedback about your performance, you instead told everyone who tried to help you that they were wrong. So what causes narcissism? Twin studies show a strong genetic component, although we don't know which genes are involved. But environment matters too. Parents who put their child...
Oh my gosh. Bro, y'all think y'all are the way y'all are because of nature or nurture? Like, y'all think if y'all were in a different environment, you'll be the same person? Or you think it's a mix of both? Because, yo, I think, really, like, genetically... Oh, fuck, I moved it. Nature? Dude, I think, yeah, I think it's like a mix of both, but I think the people around you, no, actually, I think it is nature, because it's really about how you perceive everything, like yourself personally. If you personally perceive everything as like, oh, this motherfucker wronged me, and you have like vengeance in your heart, and you feel like some type of way about it, then that's nature, no? That's not really nurture, no? Is that nature or nurture? I deadass don't know.
held on a pedestal
Yo, I can't think
can
right now,
foster
sorry.
grandiose narcissism, and cold, controlling parents can contribute to vulnerable narcissism. narcissism also seems to be higher in cultures that value individuality and self-promotion. In the United States, for example, narcissism as a personality trait has been rising since the 1970s, when the communal focus of the 60s gave way to the self-esteem movement and a rise in materialism. More recently, social media has multiplied the possibilities for self-promotion.
Nah, that
Though
is
it's
true.
worth noting that there's no clear evidence that social media causes narcissism. Rather, it provides narcissists a means to seek social status and
That
attention.
is true.
So can narcissists improve on those negative traits? Yes. Anything that promotes honest reflection on their own behavior and caring for others, like psychotherapy or practicing compassion towards others, can be helpful. The difficulty is, it can be challenging for people with narcissistic personality disorder to keep working at self-betterment. For a narcissist, self-reflection is hard from an unflattering angle.
Yo, maybe I am a narcissist like deadass. Yeah, yeah. Yo, is this when I come to terms with my narcissistic my narcissism, and I actually think I'm a narcissist. You are, can't lie. Yeah, cause I'm not gonna lie. There's so many times in my life where I tried to genuinely better myself, but I just couldn't because I can't come to terms with my flaws, bro. And bro, I know that's really bad. Coming to terms with the Green Goblin, yes, bro. Like maybe when I put on the mask, I am a bad person. Yo, how do you fix narcissism though? Yo, can you revert, or is it like I'm indefinitely permanently a narcissist? Yo, can someone change me? Yo, should I go to therapy one day? Yo, should I go to therapy on stream? Yo, I feel like that would hit, bro. A therapy segment. I feel like you need an experience to read it, not therapy. What do you mean experience? Like what experience? Yo, I want a new chair too. You hear this? My fucking chair is fucked up. A narc would say this? No, they would not. No, they wouldn't, bro. I'm different. I'm not like the rest of the narcissists. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. That's what a narcissist would say. Yo, I might just start saying narcissistic shit, bro. Now that I know I'm a narcissist, bro, I might just start playing into it. Someone could be spoiled, but if they live in poverty, they would be humble. That's what I mean by experience. A narc would say that. I know a narc would say that. Bro, that's why I said it, bro. I don't mean it. I don't mean it, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. I'm not a narc, bro. Chill, bro. Bro, should I put it in my title? I'm a narcissist. Coming out as a narcissist. Ooh, hold on. I feel like the world should know about me and my narcissism. Yes. Oh yeah, I gotta stop trolling about the narcissism shit. Cause my chat will start genuinely thinking I'm dead ass a narcissist. I gotta stop trolling, bro. Y'all gonna start thinking I'm actually fucking insane. W title. Classic, bro. A fucking classic. Wait, let me... What's a new video I could watch? Let me see. Let me open up my Notion. What's some new shit I could react to? Pipeboy Max explains how FaZe fucked up. Should we watch this? Yo, I watched this shit off stream, bro. Neuromuscular aim assist, bro. This is insane, bro. I seen this too. The Indian genius nobody understands. You're just not done growing? That is true. I am still really young. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I am still really young. And I think if I... Yo, you think it's better if I come to terms with my narcissism now than later? Where I just... Fragpunk gameplay? Wait, I want to watch this.
In the southwest of Ecuador, there's a fossil site called Tinque Loma.
Most bizarre deaths ever discovered in fossils.
In the southwest of Ecuador, there's a fossil site called Tinque Loma that holds one of prehistory's strangest mass graves. Within its layers lie the remains of thousands upon thousands of bones belonging to giant ground sloths,
Dead chat.
massive herbivores that
Yo, Jacob Wayne. Jacob Wayne, bro.
once roamed the Americas. But what makes this site particularly bizarre isn't just the sheer number of dead animals, or even the fact they all died around the same time, it's rather how they died. Because, as paleontologists would eventually discover, these giants met their end in perhaps the most undignified way.
Yo, you think... Okay. This might be crazy to say, but you think cavemen gooned? Yo, when did gooning start becoming a thing? You know what I mean? When did everyone start gooning? Like, when did the goon apocalypse happen, bro? I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. First known incident is ancient Rome. Wait, they used to goon in ancient Rome? I just don't believe that, bro. There's just no way.
And also, one of the most
What would
bizarre,
they goon to?
and we'll get to that shortly, but what's important to note right now
When a philosopher was touching himself in public. Oh, wow.
is that this is just one of the many strange deaths throughout Earth's history. And while I do consider myself a bit of a connoisseur in fossilized deaths, having looked at plenty of grim, brutal, and downright unfair victims of life that have been frozen in time thanks to fossilization, what I found myself wondering as of late is what about the less brutal deaths, and the more so, straight up weird, random, and strange ones. Those that make you wonder, how does something like that even happen? And after researching for a bit, I think I've found some that represent just about the most bizarre deaths imaginable. And this time we're gonna start with a bang.
Yo, is this the motherfucker from Kung Fu? Is this the villain from Kung Fu?
Bizarre deaths
What is that? I've never seen this animal before.
imaginable. And this time we're gonna start with a bang, as this first fossil, or fossils, are pretty out there. And it all begins in Ecuador like I mentioned. Here in the Tinque Loma fossil site, you'll find the remains of thousands and thousands of bones that in life had belonged to giant ground sloths, and more specifically, the Remotherium, a herbivorous genus that was an absolute unit, putting all modern sloths to shame and coming in at around 4.5 tons and measuring about 6 meters or 20 feet long, while standing about 3 times the height of a human. Overall,
Okay, yo, this is mad off topic, but do you think there's ever gonna be an animal that has as much mass to population as us? You know what I mean? Where there's so, the population times mass equals a number. You think any animal has that number of advantage over us? Or no? Or do you think there will ever be an animal that surpasses us? But a species as a whole. Well, maybe fish, huh? Probably fish, huh? That's probably a dumbass question, yo. Never mind, bro. Let me mute up, bro.
it much more comparable to elephants than its modern relatives. And this extended to its skeleton, which was absurdly robust and dense. And so clearly,
Dude, I used to
this would have
love
been a
going
tough
to the
cookie.
science museum.
And yet, within Tinque Loma, researchers discovered nearly 24 of these
Yo,
fallen
since we're
giants
at the top
that
of the
not only
food
have been
chain,
killed by something,
that's
but
true.
were done so at around the exact same time, with the team dating the group's demise to be between 18,000 and 23,000 years ago. And at first, it seemed quite obvious what had killed them. It's like the La Brea tar pits in the US, this site had a bunch of asphalt, suggesting that the sloths had been quickly buried in sticky death goo.
What's good, Joe Don,
that seeped
ABB?
through the marshland area that they were living in. However, what was strange was that the tar only covered a portion of their bodies, not the entirety, whereas in La Brea, most bones are fully submerged. And therefore, this idea that tar had ended them was thrown out the window. And frankly, compared to what's to come, tar would have been the more tame mode of death, as when they kept digging down, they found something a bit weird. An entire layer that surrounded the sloths, which was composed of varying ground plants that were both chewed and digested. More plainly put, this was a complete layer of feces that was large enough to cover a group which combined would have weighed over 80 tons. So we're talking about an Ian Malcolm level of number 2 here.
Yo, they died to a shit pile?
And you'd think this new find would lead to confusion, but for the team,
Are
it
you
wasn't
dead
confusing
ass?
at all. Rather, it was the smoking gun that they'd been looking for, as it led to the hypothesis that these giants' deaths had come from their own hands, or rather stomachs, as originally they would have fed on plants in the area, before depositing their leftovers in the pit, which back then was a shallow pool. But slowly over time, these bathroom breaks
Yo, they shitted themselves to death?
accumulated, eventually transforming the pool into a toxic waste bucket of despair, where bacteria, parasites, and everything in between ran rampant, ultimately giving the sloths some nasty ailments as they carelessly wallowed and drank the contaminated water. With a
Yo, they used to shit into the water and drink the water? Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell the fuck nah.
pathogens eventually proving
Oh,
too
hell
much.
nah.
Now, this idea may seem like a stretch, but actually, this hypothesis stemmed from a real-life incident where in the 1970s a herd of 140 hippos
Fuck them,
in
let's get Monkey Winner.
Tanzania were observed taking refuge in a shallow pool during a drought, which within a short period, large amounts of waste transformed that little refuge into their doom. And in just a few weeks, the herd ended up losing over 100 members to disease or poisoning. And actually, the soil around the ground sloth's final resting place suggests they ended up in this predicament the exact same way, with a drought forcing them to shelter into an area with food and water. Which is usually good news, but in this case, the cramped space unknowingly doomed the
Alright,
sloths
peace, Monkey
to a
Winner.
fairly unfun and messy end. No pun intended. Yet, not all bizarre deaths have to be unfun. Just ask frogs. Or more specifically, the 45-million-year-old ones that were found within a mass grave in the Geiseltal region of Germany. As of now, we are not too sure what kind of species they were, but we do think they belong to the Pelobatidae family, which lives even today. And in total, hundreds of fossilized frogs were individually identified inside of this graveyard,
Wait,
which
how
back
did-
at the time would have been an expansive
Wait, what? What really happened to the dinosaurs? An asteroid, right? Or am I tripping? An asteroid, right? Yo, do we know that for sure? Like 100%? Yo, if so, how did some motherfuckers live that shit? I'm genuinely curious.
swamp and a haven for amphibians, which thus begs the question of why-
Because the asteroid hit, then the ice age, then like humans kind of took over, right? Or am I tripping? Is that not the cycle?
why did it seemingly kill so many of them? And for a long time, researchers had no clue, and for decades it was actually considered an unsolvable mystery, seeing that all the frogs were seemingly perfectly healthy at the time of death, having no sign of disease, old age, predation, or even scavenging. And so, the only thing paleontologists could go off of was their positioning and numbers, which is obviously not a lot. At first, only one possibility was thought plausible, being that their home had rapidly dried up. Yet if this was the case, they could have easily made for another, given the formation's abundance of swamps, and thus this idea was crossed out. However, a few years ago, after observing living frogs, paleontologists believe they finally have cracked the code to this unsolved dilemma, with the answer essentially being that these frogs got a little too freaky. More specifically, they noticed that among certain extant frogs and toads, that a large source of mortality was mating, as across intense and short breeding
Oh, they were gooned the fuck out. Oh, wow. Oh, fucking wow. They were gooned out.
seasons, many would often be overcome by exhaustion
Yo, these freaked
after
out
or during the
frogs,
deed,
bro.
and thus leading to them drowning.
Yo, what?
Especially the females, who in some groups are often pushed under the water by the dudes.
Yo, bro. Yo.
Especially the females.
Yo, this looks
who in
insane.
some groups are often pushed under the water
There's like 4 of them here. 5 of them.
by the dudes. They also realized these Geiseltal frogs likely spent their lives on land, only returning to the swamp to mate, and therefore weren't the best swimmers to begin with, making these fatal freak-offs just that much more common and deadly.
Yo,
But
fatal
mass amphibian
freak-offs.
die-offs aren't just a fossil-era quirk, as even right now, frogs across the world are teetering on the brink of extinction. But unlike our long-gone frisky friends, these frogs can still be helped, which is why I'm excited to be partnering with my friends at Planet Wild again. And in case you missed my last shout out,
what's good,
Planet
yo,
Wild
Max-
is basically
Max-
crowdfunding for conservation.
Maxie?
They choose a new partner every month aimed at protecting animals.
Yo, what's good, bro? Yo, we're watching the ad. I'm sorry, guys.
And the best part is that the community gets to see how the projects happen all over the world. For example, they teamed up with a research group in Ecuador to find, because alone, a mission worked, as they were even able to pandemic cult before they go extinct for good. Which is a very important mission, because in case you didn't know, frogs are being wiped out by a fast-spreading fungal pandemic called chytrid, And in Ecuador alone...
Yo, I heard about this. I legit heard about this. How frogs are going extinct.
170 species have
And
been
so are
completely
bees.
dropped off the map. And guess what? The mission worked, as they were even able to find a male frog from a species that was thought to be extinct for decades, and was only
She had over
rediscovered
100
in
eggs.
2012.
Damn.
And so this is the kind of
Wait, you had it for science? Yo, like it was like a class pet or what?
stuff that honestly you'd expect to be reading about in some scientific journal after it happened. But thanks to Planet Wild, you can literally help fund these projects and see the impact they're having in less than 30 days. And I personally have been a member for quite a while, and I think it's a great way for individuals to get involved in conservation. So if you want to protect Mother Nature, I highly recommend signing up. You can give whatever amount, big or small, as every dollar counts. And I will also cover the first month for the first 100 people that sign up. And if after you don't feel like supporting them
We were
anymore,
dissecting
well,
recently
you can
dead
cancel
frogs.
every time. So if you want to
Yo,
help
I dissected a lamb eye before.
save the planet,
I think I dissected a pig too, like a baby pig.
scan the QR code or click the link in the description. And if you do join, let me know which mission you're most hyped about in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And now, back to the video.
How was that though?
Now, with all this said, even though they were having fun, drowning is still not the best way to go. But perhaps the only silver lining to it is that it's not as exceedingly drawn out compared to the death of many other animals,
Oh my
of which includes
fucking-
another prehistoric one, a seriously misfortunate pterosaur, who died in such a rare way that we don't know of any other fossil that represents the same thing. And the pterosaur in question was a Ludodactylus.
I dissected a frog and we poured dead frog juice on the teacher's keyboard because we didn't like her. Yo, you got it, big bro.
A fairly large early Cretaceous pterosaur.
Yo, this is a
in the-
cute-ass dinosaur,
the
by the way.
Of which includes another prehistoric one.
Yo, is this real?
A
This
seriously
is
misfortunate
cute, bro.
pterosaur,
I want this.
who died in such a rare way that we don't know of any other fossil that represents the same thing. And the pterosaur in question was a Ludodactylus, a fairly large early Cretaceous pterosaur from Brazil. That's a bit interesting in general because it looks almost exactly like
That
what
dragon
the kid's
Loki
toy
looks
for
like
Pteranodon has become.
What does that even
And another
mean?
interesting thing about it is the holotype fossil, with the reason being quite evident. Now, it shouldn't take a paleontology degree to tell that something is wrong here, but the specifics are a bit more nuanced. That block you see, that has seemingly become a part of the Ludodactylus's jaw, is a yucca leaf, of all things, which can actually still be found in various countries today. But this begs the question, how does a leaf end up becoming a part of a pterosaur's body?
He got stabbed?
Well, one may think it was trying to eat it, and then like a sharp Dorito, took it straight to the mouth. Yet, look at those teeth. This guy was obviously no vegetarian.
The carnivore.
Instead, the paleontologist who discovered this pterosaur reckoned that while flying at high speeds, this poor sucker flew straight into a yucca plant. I do
Fucking
know this is terrible news
idiot.
if you've ever encountered this plant before. But for those who haven't, let's just say its leaves aren't nicknamed Adam's needle or the Spanish bayonet for nothing. And actually, some studies have even linked them to an increase in gardening injuries, something that Ludodactylus definitely learned on that fateful day, and the leaf ended up being impaled upon its lower jaw. And this object
Okay, but how is it impaled this way? Because it looks like it's growing this way, no? So how did it grow this way? I'm dead as confused. I'm more important. I'm better. Wait, what do you mean? No, you're not, bro. Yo, I'm a fucking narcissist. If you're in my chat, I'm 10 times better than you, okay? Damn. Damn, bro.
learned on that
He fell down, but it's growing like this, no? Unless he like opened his mouth and then he fell like this way, right? Or am I tripping? Yo, this bird is just straight retarded either
day,
way.
and the leaf
This is a
ended up being
retarded ass
impaled
bird.
upon its lower jaw. And this obviously must have been exquisitely painful, and sadly, just the start of its ordeal. As over the next following days, the crippled pterosaur would have slowly withered and died.
Narcissists don't say that. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, buddy? Oh yeah? If I'm not a narcissist, prove this. If I'm not a narcissist, prove this right here. Prove this. Go ahead and prove this screenshot, buddy. I'm a straight narcissist, bro.
Drink with its disfigured mouth, especially as the wound festered and became infected. And no doubt it tried to dislodge the green spear, yet its efforts proved fruitless, and ended up dying.
Alright,
from
you
this
got
injury.
me.
And like
Yo,
I
Olivia,
said,
I would
since
take
its
you for the
discovery,
follow.
no other fossil due to death from a leaf is known of. And maybe that isn't too unexpected. However, as it turns out, plants and trees as a whole
Ja, if I was a pretty penny, would you pick me up? You ain't even gotta be pretty, my heart. You don't even gotta be pretty, my heart. You just gotta be a penny, bro. 6767 mango. Yo, really, Yuki? What is this intellectual video we're watching? We're watching
are
most bizarre deaths ever discovered in fossils.
much more bloodthirsty than you might have expected, and we are aware of other cases where they viciously ended an animal. And included in this very exclusive club was a Cretaceous turtle, of all things. One that had been skewered by a tree. So, not exactly a normal combo.
Oh, hell
Surprisingly,
no.
though, this find was really just one part of a larger discovery, as it came from the Tanis fossil site in North Dakota, which is about the only known formation that has preserved animals directly killed by the dinosaur-ending asteroid. And I think that...
What's your favorite extinct animal? Okay, look. This is a hot take, bro. But when people are talking about... Oh, sorry. This is a hot take, but when people are talking about the best animal, it's not no T-Rex, it's not no Spinosaurus, it's this guy right here. It's this guy right here. It's this guy right here, the Stegosaurus. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. This is the fucking goat, bro. This is the fucking goat of goats, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. I don't care what you say. Yo. Y'all can say get off his dick, this, that, and the third. Yo, try eating this motherfucker. No. Cause try eating him, dead ass. No, dead ass try eating him. Cause you fucking can't. You can't eat him, bro. You can't eat him. You could try your fucking best. You could come from the side, this, that, and the third. No, bro. You're getting straight plates to the fucking jaw, bro. What are you saying? Yo, this is like if you were a boxer. This is like if you were a boxer and you had a metal plate in your fucking jaw. What? It's not fair. How do I Yo, bro. It's not fucking fair, bro. That's actually a dinosaur, not a goat. Nope, that's the goat right there.
Video perfectly, seeing that actually being ended by an
Get the back? Yo. How did I tell you? If you try and get the back, you're getting straight spikes to the fucking head, bro.
A quilt of silver.
You're getting spikes to the fucking head, bro. You see these things? Straight to the fucking dome. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, I used to like the Triceratops a lot. But it's overhyped. The Triceratops is overhyped, no bullshit. Yo, people think Triceratops versus T-Rex is a thing. No, bro, they were in different ages or whatever, or arcs or whatever. Yo, I'm sorry, I'm sick, so my brain's not working. Yo, you know what's also a good dinosaur? This one right here. This is a good dinosaur. Damn, I forgot the name of the dinosaur. Oh, Ankylosaurus. Yes, this one. Is it this one? Oh, yes, it's this one, bro. The Ankylosaurus, bro. This is a classic goat, too, right here, bro. This is a classic goat. How do I tell you? My goat T-Rex took your goat down effortlessly. Yo, how do I tell you? Your goat is getting fucked by a fucking Spinosaurus, bro. Bro loves dinosaur with armor. Yo, cause how can you eat this motherfucker, bro? Explain to me. Okay, if you were a T-Rex, how are you eating this motherfucker? I'm genuinely curious. The only way this motherfucker lost is by jumping. He got jumped to death. Why is it taller than you, bro? I'm taller than this motherfucker, bro. 5'6", I'm taller than 5'6". 3 netherite ingots. His stomach. Yo, you're not gonna flip this motherfucker over though. Yo. If he lays down, what are you doing? I'm genuinely confused. If he lays down and just starts wagging his tail, you're fucked. I'm dead ass. Shirt off? I can't. I'm sorry. Yo, mods, can y'all redeem him? I mean, can y'all refund him, mods? Yeah, I'm sick. I can't take off my shirt. I'm sick. I'm sorry.
Asteroid is pretty rare, bizarre, and at least based off of the fossils, painful. And to drive this point home, you should know that besides the impaled turtle,
I played Monster Hunter. This is an easy solo. I got a build for it, yo. Yo, y'all talking about Monster Hunter? Yo, this is real life, bro. Does not know game, bro. Does not know fucking game. This is real life, bro.
Other notable deaths included a variety of fish, both salt and freshwater based, that were found mangled together miles inland and had gills stuffed full of molten debris.
Yo, beats me. You're
In other
fucking
words,
stupid,
they essentially
bro.
died inhaling lava. And then on top of that, ant nests were found chock full of asteroid debris, a Thescelosaurus was mummified by ejecta, and many groups of non-avian dinosaurs were found smashed to pieces by violent waves. Sadly though, this is just a few of the many fossils that are probably there, as the site is private, and thus a lot of the found fossils have remained hidden from the public. So who knows what else is out there? But that being said, another interesting detail about deaths in these parts is that the victims are often preserved in 3 dimensions, whereas normally fossils are pressed flat. And this is thought to be a result of the violent waves that clumped many of the victims together, turning them basically into canned sardines. And what's really crazy about all of this is that this formation
dinosaur
isn't
wanna be
exactly
famous
close
so
to ground
bad.
zero, being located
Yo,
about
you guys are
3,000 kilometers
losers,
or
bro.
1,900 miles away from the impact site. So
Yo.
think Cairo to Paris,
Yo, what's that one volley bear looking dinosaur?
approximately. And so,
It's like a
even when
sloth,
being this
like a
far,
big-ass
life
sloth.
in the area still endured massive earthquakes, stage waves, as
Yo,
well as
oh my gosh. Yo, imagine. Okay, look. Okay. Theory, hypothesis, right? What if, no bullshit, one day, the dinosaurs got powers, right? An asteroid did hit the Earth, right? But there was rocks with powers in them. Like a fire rock, right? So these dinosaurs could control fire, right? And that's why all this shit is all fucked up, you know what I mean? Yeah, dinosaur got quirks, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I used to pretend I was a T-Rex when I was a kid. Yo, Ben, how do I tell you you'd be a fucking vegetarian, bro? How do I tell you, bro? You'd be a fucking Yeah, you'd be one of them vegetarians, bro. You're not no carnivore, no bullshit. I'm making dino scale armor. Go ahead and make a movie, big bro. Yo, oh my gosh. Yo, chat, should I direct a dinosaur movie? Yo, should I direct a dinosaur movie? But okay, look. Here's the plot. So these dinosaurs have powers, cause the asteroid hit Earth, right? And they all got powers, right? But look, it's not a bunch of different. It's not there's not infinite gems. So these dinosaurs with these gems, like, okay, one gives like the pterodactyl, right? They get the wind power, right? And then all the other pterodactyls don't like him having the power, so they jump him, and it's a constant climb for power. And and you follow the main character, which is a velociraptor, right? And the velociraptor, and the velociraptor's homeboy gets the stone, and you, the velociraptor and the main character, kills his homeboy to get the stone. Hold on. You know what I mean? But this stone is like a gravity stone. It's one of them OP Johns, right? So so when he gets the OP motherfucker, the OP John, then you know what they do to directors in Hollywood? What do they do? This is a Bollywood ass script. No, it's not. Is the Velociraptor from the Fire Nation? No, it's from the Earth Nation. Fucking dumbasses, bruh. No, but look, there's different Johns. So one of them has time travel gemstone, and it cuts to the T-Rex getting the time stone, the time stone, and he teleports to the modern day and age, and that's where the story takes off from. Fucking genius. Oh my fucking... Yo, someone give me $1 billion contract right now, because I'm deadass. Yo, these scripts that I'm already coming up with in my head, this movie barely started, and you're already in a multiverse arc. Yo, chill, bro. I've been watching too much propaganda, bro. Chill, bro. T-Rex the last dino to have some awesome Avatar script. Yo, that would actually be a good-ass anime, though. No bullshit. I would deadass watch that. I would deadass watch that shit. No bullshit.
300 feet or 100
Who's the main
meters,
character? Me.
the powerful atmosphere.
Yo. Who's the main character? Who's the main character? Did you forget? Did you forget? I'm the main character. I'm the main character. No. Because did you forget? I'm genuinely curious. Did y'all forget, bro? Did y'all forget? I'm the main character, bro. I'm the main character. Did y'all forget? Yo, don't even say some bullshit like that ever again, bro. I'm gonna have this shit on standby now, from now often, bro. I'm the fucking main character, alright? Watch out, bro. Watch out.
And a hail of microtectites.
What type of dinosaur would you be? Bro, I already told y'all. Main character. No main character is living in Candyland. Not gonna lie, I'd be a raptor of some sort. Your narcissism might be the same level as Ryan. Sus. Dumbass Saurus. Okay.
Natural glass that are formed during meteorite impacts. So this is all to say, this was a very bad day, and one that was ultimately out of the victim's control, which is similar to a situation seen with a very unfortunate rhino, who experienced its own rare and brutal death. But to observe it...
So look, I always had this thought, right? Y'all could call me stupid for this, because I genuinely don't know. I was thinking, you know how humans always killed rhinos for their horns? Why didn't the rhinos start mutating and not having the horns no more? Then we wouldn't have a reason to kill him, you know what I mean? Is that a crazy take? Is that a stupid crazy take? Because why can't you just, like, mutate and shit? Like, yo, I never understood that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, yo, if I want that shit so bad, just get rid of it, no? Fucking dumbass rhinos, bro. Yo, them dumbass rhinos, bro.
To experience its own rare and
yo, like, no wonder why I would kill your bitch ass, bro. Yo, look, now they're, okay, if you're saying, no, if y'all are saying millions of years of evolution, why don't they have it no more, huh? Why don't they have it no more, bro? What? Why don't they have that shit no more? Yo, dumbass fucking rhino, bro. Yo, because some rhinos were ahead of the meta. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Some rhinos were born like this, I'm dead ass. Some rhinos were ahead of the meta.
But to observe it, we first have to travel...
That's a different species? Why don't you just swap teams, bro?
...to the Turkish region of
dumbass
Cappadocia.
rhino.
A unique place known for a surreal, almost otherworldly landscape, which features a plethora of strange formations. And its construction wasn't the result of visiting aliens, but instead massive volcanic eruptions of 3 ancient volcanoes, which took place millions of years ago, spewing lava all across the lands, and forming its rugged landscape, which has in turn yielded some interesting finds. The most interesting of which, in my opinion at least, was unearthed in 2012, when scientists located a lone Stratitherium, which is actually the very same genus to which white rhinos belong to.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been on this shit. Yo, y'all was condemning me for being Asian, this, that, and the third. I'm black now. I don't care. I'll say it, bro. I'm black now. What? Are you crazy? Yo, what are y'all saying, bro? I'm on that Transformers shit. What? I'm on that Transformers shit, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Now, sus. Bro, y'all blowing my shit. Yo, y'all blowing my shit. Y'all blowing my shit. Did you mutate to avoid the cancellation? Yo, y'all making the spot mad hot right now. Y'all making this spot mad hot.
However, this specimen was no creature still on this earth. Instead...
What animal do you think modern humans can take down? Yo, okay, look. Yo, y'all heard my take on the 100 humans versus 1 gorilla take. I'm gonna be honest. Put me, Boyo Dior, and Ice-T Enjoyer in a cage with a gorilla. We're winning. I don't care what you say. Yo, it takes a minimum of 10 humans to kill a gorilla. I don't care what you say, bro. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, bro. If the life... Yo, did y'all see 4 humans beat a bear? Did y'all see that 4 humans beat a bear? Did y'all see that story? 4 college kids beat a bear. Yo, I'm telling you, we could take a fucking gorilla, bro. A minimum of 10 average humans, maybe, not 4 tweaks like you guys. Okay. My example was bad. But, yo, I think me, myself, okay, this is a hot, crazy take. I'm killing a kangaroo, bro. With straight hands. Straight fists. I'm killing a kangaroo. I don't... Yo, y'all are gonna see... Y'all are gonna be like, Cap, he's gonna beat your ass, BTA, this, that, and the third. I'm killing a kangaroo, bro. And you know what? Let me sign any NDA. I'm taking that fight. I don't care. I'm taking that fight. I don't care. What? Yeah, maybe I'm a button mash a little bit, but yo, I'm taking that fucking fight, bro. Oh for 4 on takes right now. Yo, guys, chill. Yo, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm sick right now. So any takes from this stream is just cap, okay? So take all the takes with the grain of salt, bro. Yo, bro, I'm sick, bro. And when I'm sick, the immune system fucks up the brain. Like that's what y'all don't understand and shit. So look. So take all the takes with the grain of salt. Good PR save, Jahqeef.
Being an extinct species of the genus, who while being a bit smaller than its living counterpart, was by no means a small fry, having weighed over 2 tons in life. So a real chunkster. And yet, despite its robust...
I'm sick, bro, so I become retarded. Okay, name five smart sick people. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Name 5 people who are smart when they're sick. No, because you want to argue, right? Because it beats me. You want to argue, right? Name 5 people who are smart when they're sick. Go ahead, bro. I'll give you time, bro. I'll give you time while we watch the video, bro. I'll give you time, bro.
And size, it have been seemingly obliterated. As if it was a bug. The team of paleontologists only found the specimen's head, which was actually remarkably well preserved and riddled with odd features, including a rough and corrugated surface, while the inside of all of its teeth were exceptionally brittle and corroded, which all pointed to the fact that this rhino was fried, dehydrated, and baked to a crisp all in one.
Okay, y'all got it, bro. Y'all win, bro. Okay, I'm 0 for 5. 0 for 5 for takes, okay? Okay, 0 for 5, okay? I'm gonna take that to the chin, okay? I'm gonna take that one to the chin, 0 for 5, okay?
It was baked so severely that they could only really think of one possibility, given the area, which was that this super unlucky rhino had been caught in a Vesuvius-like eruption that fully engulfed it in a surge of lava exceeding 750 degrees Fahrenheit or 400
Who the fuck is
degrees Celsius.
Yo, Brad, you don't know Stephen Hawking? Yo, y'all know this guy cheated on his wife? Y'all know this guy cheated on his wife, bro. Motherfucker face reading books. Nah, bro, second LeBron James. Wait, LeBron James? Wait, these are 5? This is your starting 5? Okay, so this is your starting 5, 6 smart people. Einstein, okay. Steve Jobs, alright, fine. Stephen Hawking, okay. LeBron James? Bet for the win? I think you're 0 for 3.
And so obviously, the pain must have been unimaginable. Yet fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you view it, it seems that this Stratetherium didn't have to endure the lava for long, as soon after it was bomb-blasted by a pyroclastic flow. In other words, a fast-moving hot avalanche of gas, ash, and volcanic rock, which combined with the lava, ended up completely dismembering the entire rhino's body. And explaining why, despite being found in pristine condition, only the skull was found. And crazy enough, it turns out that prehistoric rhinos in general had a knack for becoming lavafied, as we do know of another case, this time coming from America, wherein a similar situation took place, but just with one slightly stranger twist. You see,
yo, it's not the vaping, bro. I'm sick, bro.
Cave was discovered about 100 years ago that held a very strange shape, being shallow and then possessing what seemed to be 2 prongs on the top and a protrusion to the left side. And after investigating it for a while, researchers realized that this odd shape wasn't a coincidence, but rather the result of a mold that formed around an actual animal, a rhino. In this case, likely a Diceritherium.
Yo, motherfucker said anything, bro. Basketballtology. Yo, kill yourself, bro. Yo, what the hell is that? Yo, bro. In GTA, oh my god, why'd I say that? Yo, bro, y'all saying fucking anything, bro. Why are humans even scared of dinosaurs? Those guys are walking oil rigs? Yo, that's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, look. Insanely hot take. But if dinosaurs were alive right now, let's be honest, bro. We're putting them straight to work. I'ma keep it a buck. I'ma keep it a buck on some arc shit. On some arc shit. We're putting them straight to work, bro. Like how we got bees in work, how we got cows in work, how we got pigs in work. We're putting these motherfuckers straight to grinding, bro. I don't care. 1 for 6, appreciate that.
relate to Oligocene, the Miocene North
Appreciate
American
that.
genus. Now, it is quite hard to believe that a fossil can be a cave, and vice versa. But remnant bones nearby belonging to this beast support the idea, along of course with the aspect that the cave was perfectly shaped like a deceased upside-down rhino. And what's really interesting is that it being upside down was actually a key aspect to figuring out what happened. As this is often what we see in deceased, somewhat
So this rhino went caving and died.
large animals that are bloated and floating on water. which is
Wait,
pretty-
so this motherfucker went caving and died. Yo, what? Yo, what made this fat ass bitch think he could go caving, bro? Yo, what? Are we dead ass?
be specific. Yet it's this specificity that gave paleontologists their
Let me be the first human to get an update everybody over. I was thinking about this. Yo, if I woke up tomorrow and figured out I had a quirk, yo, I'm telling y'all, I would be a straight villain. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care, bro. The crime rate in Houston is gonna damn near triple because of me. How do I tell you, bro? How do I tell you? You put me in power. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, All Might gives me 1 for all right now. I mean, all for one right now. How do I tell you? I'm giving him Detroit Blast on the fucking spot, bro. You're not getting that shit back. How do I tell you, bro? And then I'm getting the black lips. I'm swinging around the city. And I'm krilling everybody, bro. I don't care. I don't care. 2 for 7, bro. Thank you, bro. 2 for 7 on takes. Thank you.
likely story on what occurred to this poor rhino. The presumption is
Yo,
that
yo,
one
bro,
day while
I would be
rolling
good.
a lava
I'm good
source,
for it, bro.
The rhino was rudely interrupted by a volcanic eruption that sent lava flowing straight towards it.
I'm
At the
not
same
getting
time,
captured.
The lava wasn't exactly
Are
super
y'all crazy?
fast, and it likely died from the indirect heat and gases before the lava even touched it, which is inarguably even more painful and drawn out demise. But anyways,
Damn.
now dead, the ancient rhino would have started bloating and floating on top of the water, giving it the classic
Texas Lollipop Lane Smash not doing anything to me. Yo, how do I tell you? When I hit you with this fucking Sugar Lane Flick of Death, bro, you're fucking dying, bro. On the spot. You're dying, bro. You are not smart, you will have a quick downfall. No. Chat. I'm telling you, you give me the death note right now. Even L wouldn't figure it out, bro. What? I'm gonna have the book right next to my dick at all times, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. No one's checking my print, bro. I promise you, I'm safe, bro. Deadass. U.S. Mayor would be better than what we got already. No bullshit. No bullshit. You're already getting captured by the government. How do I tell you? Yo, I'm telling you. Okay. Better note. If you could get a power right now, what power would it be? I'm not gonna lie. I'm going with invisibility and time stop. I don't care. Okay, next question.
upside down pose. And then, when the lava finally reached the water, and thus the body, it enveloped the rhino in a hot tomb, while the water outside quickly cooled the lava down, forming a natural mold, which was then buried. And then over millions of years, erosion from wind essentially cut the mold in two, exposing it to the world and completing its formation into a full-fledged cave. And so, this obviously sucks for the rhino.
Yo, what? What type of freak shit are you on, bro? Yo, what are you saying,
But
bro?
I, for one, after learning about this specimen, have become a bit
I'ma
hopeful
find that shit
one
on
day we might
accident,
discover
yo,
a dinosaur
bro.
cave as well. But something tells me the odds of that aren't exactly great. And unfortunately, the odds aren't great either when it comes to figuring out another case of exceedingly rare prehistoric deaths. Ones that this time involve a creature not far from...
Hold on. Does this guy look like me? Wait, do I look... Wait. Wait, Wait. Wait, I'm not even trying to be on some racist shit. Yo, bro. Yo,
Home, so to speak.
Yo,
the
why-
Australopithecus. And no,
Wait,
I'm not
wait, am I in the Dandrel? Am I in the Dandrel?
talking about the specimen Lucy, who likely experienced her own unlucky demise, having fallen from a tree, but rather
Am
I'm
I
talking...
in the Dandrel? What the fuck did I just join through? Nathaniel! Yo, chill, bro. I'm sick, bro.
About AL333, a vast collection of both
Aren't you Nathaniel, B? Yo,
As in
bro,
two,
I gotta kill
they
myself. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I'm
known
sorry.
as the First Family. Located in the far triangle of Ethiopia, this find was dated all the way back to 3.2 million years ago, and contained the remains of possibly over 17 different Australopithecus specimens, who differed in ages, but all came from apparently the same family. And you cannot even begin to imagine just how rare it is to find a group of early hominins that died in the exact same spot and at the exact same time, leading to, unsurprisingly, mass interest in the discovery, and making it by default one of the rarest fossilized deaths we know of.
Wait, okay. Okay, now I'm confused, bro. Do monkeys got tits? Wait, has monkeys always had tits? I'm dead ass curious, bro. Cause this shit is out of this shit. Yo, these are obviously tits, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. These are obviously tits. Yo, I've never seen a monkey breastfeed, dude. Yo. Oh, you know what? Chat, y'all are right. I've seen that one monkey with a fat ass. Monkey with fat ass. This one, yes, bro. This one, bro. Yo, this one's crazy, bro. Doesn't every female mammal... Wait, is that real? Do monkeys have boobs? Oh, wow. They do. Wait, can I show this on stream? Oh, wow. Wait, I didn't know they had fucking boobs. Wait, oh my gosh. That's new to me. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. That's new to me. I did not know that shit. Yo, it's educational, chat. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Search up hyena female dick. Wait. Bro, I seen that before.
But
I seen that on Hinge. People said hyenas got dicks. Yo, this is an insane screenshot, bro. Yo, this is a crazy ass screenshot, bro. Oh, wow. Oh, that's how they have birth. Oh, that's how they have birth. Damn, that shit looks uncomfortable though. Yo, and chat, this is why I'm glad I got a small dick. Cause I'm gonna be honest, bro. I feel like big dicks are mad uncomfortable, bro. Like imagine like dead ass having a third leg, bro. Like, bro, walking is just like uncomfortable. Yo, imagine trying to sit like this, bro. Imagine trying to sit like this when you got a big penis, bro. Yo, that's why all my life I'm glad I got a small penis, bro. I'm gonna just say it, bro.
it's not just what they found that makes this site rare, but also the nature around their deaths.
Why would
Because
anyone
they're not
sit
sure
like that? Because it's fucking comfy? What are you saying? You gotta fucking die, bro. Yo, Forsley, you gotta fucking die.
Exactly happened.
Yo,
The
yo,
likeliest
chat,
possibilities
remember?
are both rare
Yo,
and
chat,
unusual.
remind me to never click Forsley's links ever again, bro. Deadass.
Originally, the hypothesis was that the deaths were because of a flash flood, which is actually quite common, as far as
Yo,
math.
what is this Ben emote? Is that a deadass femboy? Yo, what is this Ben emote, bro?
Stats go. Yet tests in the sediments around the area largely discredit this idea, and therefore a new idea was put forth, one that hypothesized a much more grim and unique possibility, which was that this site,
Oh my gosh, is that how HIV was discovered? Motherfucker saw a monkey with tits and was like, I know what we're doing today. Oh wow.
was the location of a one-of-a-kind massacre. One that was carried out not by other
Yo,
hominins,
W Boyo
but
Dior.
literal man-eaters. The question is, though, which one? And given the sheer amount of hominins that died, we're pretty confident it had to be a pack hunter, leading to giant ancient hyenas being a prime suspect. But the problem with that idea is that they are vicious bone munchers, who happen to leave very little in evidence behind. And thus, the focus was shifted to other potential suspects, chiefly large felines, who are known to both hunt in packs and to surplus kill, meaning that they hunt
Yo, they used to kill gorillas, bro?
for more food than they can actually eat. And this further checks out when you realize that these guys avoid bones when they can, but will often still get a calcium boost here and there through the odd bones slipping down their throats. And these odd bones are typically bones from the fingers or toes, which coincidentally were missing in mass in AL333.
Oh my gosh. Yo, is this Mr. Body Catcher?
Which coincidentally were missing in...
Yo, this is like damn near 80 of him. Yo, and how did they get... Okay, look. How did they get this footage of the dinosaurs before like, black and white cameras were a thing, bro? I'm dead ass curious. Yo, any sausage in the chat? Am I right or am I right? Is that a W take or no? Crack baby talking. Y'all running from me at TwitchCon. Yo, Forzy. Oh my gosh. If you're at TwitchCon, please come up to me so I could fucking flip you like a baby, bro. I'm dead ass. I hate you. Can you stop talking, please? Can we have a muted stream? I'm sorry, Kowalski. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna flip you like a baby, bro. Yo, Forsley, bro.
Mass in
Stop sending links, bro.
Leading to the assumption that a predator's
Rexy
killers
owns me.
literally
wow.
was felines.
Chat,
With
we're doing a
prime
Rexy
suspects
IRL.
thought to be saber-toothed cats, such as the Homotherium, Meganterion, or Dinofelis. Of course, though,
At
not
TwitchCon,
everyone
we're
is on
doing a
board
Rexy
with this
IRL. I don't
hypothesis,
care.
with questions remaining on just how a predator, or even predators, would have killed over a dozen Australopithecus in one go. Especially when we consider the
Forsley,
fact
what are you
that we aren't
saying?
sure if these saber-toothed cats in particular
beats me.
lived in
Beats
packs
me.
or
Why are you enabling this behavior, bro?
not. And that's why we also have the second, less bloody, but in some ways equally messy hypothesis, which is that this family just had some really bad dinner, eating something that caused food poisoning so severe that within a short window, they were all dead. And while it's not unheard of for food poisoning to kill large amounts of animals in a short time, some researchers do find it a stretch considering their vegetarian diets, and the fact they all pretty much died in the exact same spot. And so alas, in the end, this strange case remains shrouded in mystery. And it is not the only one, as there is an additional bizarre case that was for a while a complete mystery too, involving fossils that consisted not of one, but two separate animals, the Jurassic fish Tharsis and its contemporary, Belemnites, the kind of cephalopod. And they, starting a few years back, began to show up together within the same fossil, in a rather unique pose that looked just like this. And if you've been following, you might notice similarity to the pterosaur leaf incident, so it might be clear what's going on here. But if you need a hint, what you're looking at is two animals fused together, not shoulder to shoulder, with that Belemnite being inside of that fish. And it's not just this fossil, because the really strange part here is that multiple fossils almost identical to this one have been found, leading to the understanding.
Oh my gosh. Yo, new anime? Yo, what if... New anime idea. What if dinosaurs could fuse, bro? On some fusion shit. Yo, imagine seeing a T-Rex pterodactyl, bro. Yo, that... Oh my gosh, that would be a dead-ass dragon, no? Yo, we're removing those emotes.
Animal confusion and questions of what the heck was going on during the Jurassic. I mean, the Jurassic is already known for being crazy, but to find multiple
Isn't it
specimens
crazy
of
how
animals
humans are
impaled
monkeys,
within
but
one
there
another
are some
is
monkeys
still
today?
a slightly far out there story, and one
What do you
without
mean,
many
bro?
leads. But the obvious first step to figuring out what happened is to identify which one was impaling the other. But even that proved hard, because the Belemnite, for one, would almost certainly never try to take on a fish that size. And while they did have hard internal shells that could technically pierce things at high speeds, their kind wasn't exactly known to utilize them for ramming. And meanwhile the fish, the Tharsis, was larger in size, but was a known microcarnivore, feasting on decaying soft tissue or overgrowth, and thus definitely not hunting down squids half their length. And so, unsurprisingly, some detective work was needed to get to the bottom
This is a
of
react stream? Nah,
And
this is a
literally only a
bullshit
few
stream.
weeks ago, a breakthrough was actually made, after paleontologists realized something peculiar with all of the involved cephalopods, which was that they had a bunch of bivalves growing on them, a sign that
You didn't miss
perhaps they had
much.
been dead all along, even prior to the impalement, which in turn led to the hypothesis that the belemnites, deceased and full of little animals, had started to float towards the surface, a result of their internal shells filling with gas. And once at the surface, researchers believe they became deceitful, fatal traps for the tharsis, as it had a tendency to suck on floating objects. Now, normally size difference between fish and objects, or an object's shape, would prevent catastrophe, but in this specific scenario, the unusual size of the fish and the highly aerodynamic design of the belemnites made for a surprisingly common predicament wherein the cephalopod's rostrum would slip straight through the tharsis's mouth and into their gills. Not a pretty sight. And once in,
Was good, no, Lexi? We're watching the most bizarre deaths ever discovered in fossils.
fish was unable to dislodge
almost
the
over,
makeshift
though.
spear and would slowly suffocate until death finally.
Yo, you know what's crazy to think about, bro? Yo, dinosaurs. Yo, there are dinosaurs death we will never ever know because there's no fossils from it, because we're only getting fossils from like the recent deaths, right? Wait, that's how fossils work, right? Or no? Wait, chat, is that... Wait, am I a retard? Yo, wait. Is that how fossils work or no? Yo, Forty, I'm about to ban your bitch ass. I'm dead ass.
We fell them. So
wait,
there you have it.
Wait. Are we dead ass? No, I'm just curious. Yo, whose stream was this on? Holy fuck.
But a collection of some of the most bizarre deaths preserved in the fossil record. From giant ground sloths literally drowning in their own waste, to frogs dying from doing too much hanky-panky.
Classic. Classic freaky ass demon frogs, bro. Classic, bro. Someone got scorched to oblivion. Who the fuck else? Maybe not ever, just until we have the technology to explore deeper levels. Oh yeah, like, well, like right now, we only know about like. Yo, that's actually crazy to think about, bro. And obviously, you can't dig everywhere on Earth, right? Because then there's no homes. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Wait, Kaisenat's getting a Fortnite skin? Are you dead ass? You not even an informative streamer? Who you feeling like, Jackie? Yes, I am, bro. Can we start somewhere like SBIYD? What's SBIYD? Wait, Kaisenat Fortnite skin? Lead by Fortnite? Wait, let me see. Is this real? Yo, why does... Wait. I'm deadass curious. Why does Kai get a Fortnite skin? Name 3 Kaisenat Fortnite streams. I'm deadass. I only remember the marathon with Kai... Speed. The Kai X Speed marathon. That's legit it. What? And he has an icon? Are we deadass? Oh my gosh, Duke skin. I don't know what skin that is. How do I tell you he an icon? Yo, even if he... Yo, what? Who else is an icon? Yo, who's as big as Speed? Yo, but bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucked up. Cause it like didn't it take forever to get Quakes' icon skin? Yo, I don't want no icon skin. I'm gonna keep it a butt, bro. Y'all are gonna make yo. You know what we do need though? A Ben for the win icon skin, and then a skirt variant, where we could put him in a skirt, and then we could emote with it, and then look up. Classic. But you too scared to do another Fortnite marathon? No, I'm not. I'm not scared, chat. Yo. Chat, I'm gonna leak it, bro. This Manifest Monday, we're doing a Fortnite marathon. Yes. We're splitting up into 3v3s. And first one to beat Fortnite wins. Yes, bro. Nah. Take my ja. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yo, Gila, is this you for real? Yo, Gila, is this your stream, bro? Yo, is this edited? Is that real or edited? Manifest Monday about to be a movie. Everyone pull up, no bullshit. Wait, Ben, did you read the group chat, bro? I think this Monday is canceled. Hand on the VAD. Hand on the VAD. I think this Monday is canceled, bruh. How'd I tell you? You read the group chat or not? What do you mean, sus? That's some insane editing. Is edited, really? That's some crazy editing, bro. Chat, I think I'm gonna lay in bed for the rest of the day, bro. I'm actually not feeling well at all. I don't, bro, should I go get medicine, bro? I'm dead ass like, yo, my head is fucking throbbing right now. I heard you're returning to education. Yes, bro. We got school on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays now, chat. Was there a piss stain on my door? It's not. It's sticky notes. You know what else is throbbing? Your VAD. Fuck. It's okay, chat. It's only till, bro, my school ends before, October, by the way. My school ends before TwitchCon, so it's legit only two months of school. Where we, HVAC. How? Because, bro, I'm in a program, bro. I got accepted to the honors program. Nah, I'm just trolling, bro. Yeah, I'm doing a trade. I'm doing trade school. I'm doing a trade school, so it's short. And it's just a certificate. What's your trade? HVAC? ACs and ventilation? My shit starting tomorrow and my shit ending mid-December. Trade schools aren't long fast, yeah. Yo, I'm doing a trade school until I can turn 21. And then if the streaming shit don't work out still, I'm going into a public peace officer. And I'm a stream all my crimes. I'm a stream all the crimes I'm committing on stream. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I'm gonna go triple viral from that shit. I don't care, bro. I don't care. And since I'm a narcissist, I think it would be good if I took I became a public peace officer. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat, or no? Because if y'all didn't know, I am a narcissist. Wait, let me show this. I am a narcissist. I don't know if y'all knew or not, chat, but I'm a narcissist, bro. So if y'all didn't know, I'm a narcissist, yes. Yo, why has EBK been dropping hella fucking music videos, bro? I always see him posting, and whoever runs this shit is always adding the EBK shit to this. Oh, 20 people confront a billionaire. Oh, we should watch this.
Today, I think we've all sat here and we've heard you talk about your jet and Maui and your 3 homes and the money that sits in your account that you don't care to touch. What stops you from helping every person in this room?
We get it, bro. Tap the word narcissist on your forehead. I might soon, bro.
Right now, how do you help them? What do you do? Because you got a private jet, but I had to take off from work today, and I'm struggling. I got bills, man.
Yo, this billionaire is not even looking at this poron in the eyes. Holy shit. Yo, this guy's not even looking at this poron in the eyes. Holy fuck. Yo, that's actually... Yo, y'all say I'm a narcissist? Yo, you can't even look at this guy in a conversation? Yo, that's actually a little crazy. Poron. Oh, wow. Yes, bro. Yo, motherfucker talk about... Oh, I took off of work today. What about me? How about you don't take off for work no more? How about you don't go to the Jubilee video? Because you have work. What? You chose to take off work. What? That is a poron, bro. It's anonymous questions? Oh, it... No, it's not. Oh. Oh, it is anonymous questions.
I'm John Morgan, the founder of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
John Morgan? Yo, nah, this guy got it, bro. This guy got it, bro. What? This is D. John Morgan?
And according to Forbes, I'm a billionaire. Ask me anything.
My first question is, how much are you currently worth, and how did you amass that amount of money?
I'm a lawyer. I went to law school and became a lawyer, but I'm also a serial entrepreneur. I built and operate a chain of attractions across America. I have Marriott hotels across America.
When you get 2 first names, then you're loaded.
Part of my wealth
has
been generated by my law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Well, I don't know exactly how much I'm worth. I used to tell my kids when they were little, when their friends would ask them, are we rich or not? I said, the answer is this. We're comfortable.
What do you mean comfortable? Like, you definitely have way more than just being comfortable. You live a luxury life.
Do you call being worth $1 billion comfortable?
Very. And, but you don't feel like it.
I mean, he not wrong though. He living back comfortably, you know what I mean? He living like this. Oh shit. My fault. He living like this though, you feel me? Like feet up, shit like that, you know what I mean? He living mad comfortable, you know what I mean? Me, I'm mad uncomfortable. Look at this shitty ass chair. I'm living not in my means. That's the difference between me and the billionaire. He mad comfortable. Me, I'm not comfortable at all.
Because you don't spend it and you grow up a certain way. It's not like it's changed much in my life. I'm in the same house. I don't spend the money that you would think I'd spend. It's odd because you have all this money in the bank, but it doesn't really change what you do day to day.
My question for you is, what stops you from using your wealth to change somebody's life?
Nothing. Listen, I live 3
Okay,
places.
but look,
I live in Florida.
arguably, you could say the same about you. Everyone is living in worse circumstances, no? Like, everyone's living in worse circumstances. So, look, I'm going to be honest. I donate to a wait, what is it called? What did I donate to 3 days ago? Yes, chat, I did donate 3 days ago to a non-profit. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I donated it to a non-profit because I know I'm not comfortable, but I know there are other people also not comfortable, bro. You know what I mean? Non-profits for bait to make money. You know they got Autumn in this vid? Who's Autumn?
I live in Maui, Hawaii, and I live in New Hampshire. But I've taken my wealth and done certain things, like in Florida where I live. I ran a constitutional amendment.
No, and that, oh my gosh. Before he gets into this is the thing. People point and blame when you yourself is not doing good for your community. when you could have the means to do good in your community. Even if you're poor, you could, I mean, not poor, sorry. Even if you're not comfortable, you could go around, pick up trash. Yo, like, the motherfuckers in Baltimore, right? Hot take here. If everyone in Baltimore that lives in the hood picked up 10 needles a day, bro, Baltimore would be a little cleaner. You know what I mean? Is that a hot take? I'm pretty sure that's a hot take. It would be a little cleaner, though. You know what I mean? Everyone could do better. Didn't you scam people for a court segment? Yes, I did, but... Yo, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about them. Yo, I'm judging them. They're not judging me. Chill, bro.
Twice to legalize medical marijuana. I lost the first time, but I won the second time with 72% of the vote. I believe that income inequality is the number one issue facing America today. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer.
That's
and every
true.
day the gulf is getting wider. So what did I do? I ran a constitutional amendment. I spent tens of millions of dollars to raise the minimum wage from
All of this did in your mouth,
$8 an hour to $15 an hour in Florida. That's a doubling.
Yes, I paid the split or steal winners, bro. Yo, you think those split or steal winners would come back to my chat after getting scammed? No, bro. That's why they're still coming back.
Of the minimum wage. So I take that money that I make and I've run those constitutional amendments and I've put money into food banks and coalition for the homeless, and it goes on. And I will tell you this, not to pat me on the back too much about it, because I don't really feel it. I was at lunch the other day and this woman walks up to me and says, John, I just want to thank you and your wife for the donation you made to iDignity. I didn't know what iDignity was. I said, how much do we give? She said, $500,000. It turns out that my wife had given the money. And by the way, if you want money, call my wife. And iDignity is a place for the poorest of the...
Yo, what's John Morgan's wife number? I'm dead ass. What's John wife Morgan number, bro? I don't care, bro. Yo, I don't care. What's his number, bro? What's her number, bro? I don't care. Let me call his wife now, bro. Expeditiously. Are you crazy?
Poor to get identification, because more and more in this country, you need to have identification just to get food stamps. I believe when you make this kind of money, you have an obligation to give it back. You don't feel it. It doesn't hurt you. You know, you can look at me and know I'm not missing too many meals. So I don't feel like I'm doing anything special. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
So I'm going to try to rephrase it. What stops you from getting out that car at the moment where you and your son, and you seen the homeless person? What stopped you from changing that person's life?
Well, I do get out of the car from sometimes. When I pull up to a stoplight and there's somebody out there begging.
This is true. Me and Morgan go out of our way to donate to homeless people. Especially those in need. We go out of our way to donate to these you know, unfortunate of these people who are unfortunate.
And for food. Even if they look like they've been eating donuts for the last 10 years, I give them money because I'm not going to judge them. I look at them as like, they're out there on the street in the heat. I don't know what they're doing out there, but you know what? It's not my job to judge.
I feel like a lot of billionaires, they say the same thing. They say they do donate and they do give to people. You give to organizations and large conglomerates that take your money and they break it up and they throw it around. You're not handing something down to help somebody who really needs it. And what does it matter?
You're in the law field, and that's how you've amassed your network and everything that you've earned. If you had to start over in a different industry, what would you be in order to become a billionaire again?
I don't even know how it happened in the first place. So it's like keep waiting to wake up, and it was all a dream. Like, how did this happen? Listen, here's my problem. I suck in math and I suck in science, so there's not many jobs left for me after that. But my gut tells me I want to go to Wall Street and make deals like that. But what I would probably do is stay in the attraction business.
Yeah, this guy just want money, bro. If you want money, yo, Morgan, give him 20, bro. Give him the 20 in your pocket, bro. I know you got a 20 in there.
I love that business.
All they do is nag.
Because there's no fighting. And I did it as a hobby. I've always thought what I could have done with my attraction.
No, Brett, I was thinking the same shit. Who is they? No. Blevin, let's talk about this. Who is they in this circumstance? I'm just curious. Hey, bro, money is tight. We femboys, yes. We job beats me. Ben for the win. We need to get. Oh, what?
And amusement
Because
business.
then only
if I
two
had
people
full
talk.
time instead
The
of-
poor people.
It was more
Okay.
like collecting stamps than anything, to tell you the truth.
So you made some comments about liking capitalism and how much legislation you did for raising the minimum wage for $15 an hour here in Florida. Is there anyone at your law firm or your multiple businesses that you're paying less than $15 an hour now?
No. And I wasn't paying less then because I believe that a living wage is a civil right. I also believe that retaining employees with a living wage and bonuses, it's good for business.
W. Morgan
by
Morgan.
paying more to my
What type of question would you ask him? Same as the first guy. Yo, I got off my job for this. I know you got everything in your pocket. Let me get 10 swipes. I'm dead ass. Just give me 10 swipes on your credit card. I'm a billionaire too. I'm dead ass. Give me 10 swipes on your credit card. I'm a billion too. I don't care. 15 an hour is not a livable wage. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, this is arguable, Kowalski. Because 15 an hour, if you're working full time, it's not. I wouldn't say it's super comfortable, but I think it really is livable. I'm not gonna lie. You think people could live off 30K a year? I mean, unless you're, I mean, you might be in a shitty ass house. It's survivable, yeah. Like, you might be in some shitty means. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You might be in some shitty means. Like, you probably in some rundown shitty apartment, but you surviving, you know. And it's not like people make $15 an hour and stop like working hard. You know what I mean? I think once you stop working hard, that's when you accept you're a moron. You know what I mean? Because if you are getting paid $15 an hour and you're barely this game is so off. What do you mean? If you're getting paid $15 an hour and you can barely survive that, I suggest you find a better job, or you know, you you pick up two of them. You know what I mean?
Employees, I keep them. Attrition is lower, and believe it or not, although it sounds backwards, I believe by paying more, I make more because I keep people, and my people are really all I have.
So, in your opinion, why aren't other billionaires doing the same thing that you're doing?
The job market is great right now.
Some aren't. A lot of people have to, like.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all on some real sauce. No bullshit, no trolling. The difference between this billionaire and all these guys are their networks. I'm telling you, this guy also knows 50 other billionaires. These guys don't know one billionaire. These guys don't know one billionaire. If you want to start making money, hang around people who make money. If you really wanna start making bread, start hanging out with hardworking people who have the same driven goals. You know what I mean? And when you start working harder, the billionaires will see that shit, and you will start attracting the billionaires. That's the method. You gotta specialize in something and then network off that something you specialize. If that's true, I'm leaving this chat. Bye, guys. I want money. I be around money to make money. Yeah, you gotta be around money to make money. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this is a bad example, but let me back up.
That you're doing.
Well,
like this woman right here. She probably hangs out with some drug dealers, some bad people who don't make the good right decisions. You know what I mean? Who do life of crime and shit. And that's why she's sitting there. You know what I mean? She don't be hanging out with billionaires and people who really chase the money and chase the bag. I'm going to join XQC chat, he clearly makes more money. And I'm gonna be honest, chat. That's why I've been watching XQC. Cause I want to make money too. Jahqeef get really good at HVAC. No, okay. So look. My plan with HVAC, no bullshit. I wouldn't start a business. I would work in a business, and then with those people who need their house or AC fixed, I'm gonna sweet talk them, and hopefully I landed lucky with a person who needs their AC fixed, and they need like, you know, they need a guy in a certain field or something, and you know what? I'm gonna sweet talk myself too. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I only got into HVAC to network, and off of that, y'all know Drake lives in Houston. What if he calls Jahqeef to fix his AC? Then I'm in. I'm in the Billionaire Boys Club, dead ass. I don't care what you say, bro. I'm in there. What? And that's how networking works. You gotta get into a field where you could network and you could talk to people. And this is what I told my siblings this too. My younger siblings. The biggest thing in life is networking. Yo, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think college is useful, right? Especially if you get into a Ivy League college. Slow down. I know y'all are like, oh, you didn't go to college, this, that, and the third. And here's why. If you make it to an Ivy League or like a big school like University of Texas, you can network with these people who are smarter than you, who are getting internships, who are really chasing the bag at this age. You know what I mean? Yo, that motherfucker who's in an internship right now, that might be the next Bill Nye the Science Guy, the next Bill Gates, things like that, bro. After that, you just start. If you just know him, boom, you're already a step ahead of these people who don't know him. Bro, that's sauce right there.
It's good for business, I believe, by paying more.
You got dandruff? It was water.
Employees,
it's water.
I keep them. Attrition is lower.
It's water. It's because I was pouring the water.
Although it sounds backwards, I believe by paying more, I make more.
No, it's about what you know too. Okay, look. If you have to think about it as a billionaire. As a billionaire, realistically, what you have is money. And what people want is money. And what you want from people is their skills. If you have no skills, if you have zero skills, then why would I ever give you money? If I'm a billionaire. You know what I mean? If you got zero skills, if you're a fucking useless bum, why the fuck would I give you money? You know what I mean? Like money as in like a job and shit. I would never give someone useless a job, I promise you. I'm giving it someone hardworking and someone who knows a skill and knows a skill I need.
Because I keep people.
Mute Ryan, I got you.
People are really all I have.
So, in your opinion, why aren't other billionaires doing the same thing that you're doing?
Well, I think some are and some aren't. A lot of people have to. Like, once I raised the minimum wage here in Florida, all of a sudden, out of the blue, Universal raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour. I kind of took credit for that. At a certain point, when wages start to rise, businesses have to respond, because if Universal's paying $15, then Disney's got to pay $15, because who cares if you're running Small World or Harry Potter? You're looking for a job.
So you mentioned a little bit how you've put money into politics and things like that, and in
no,
the
it doesn't, Brad.
Political climate in the United States, our government's run by the billionaires, kind of for the billionaires. What do you think the moral role of a billionaire should be within the United States government?
By and large, the opposite of what it is. These fat cats got so much money, but they want the tax laws to benefit them. Like, these hedge fund people don't even pay taxes. And so the billionaires are not satisfied with what they have. They want more and more and more and more. And what my worry is, this income inequality, at some point there's a breaking point. At some point you can become Cuba. And what I would say to these billionaires, you're going to make this gulf so big and so vast, just because you don't think it could ever happen in America. Just remember January 6th. Just remember them storming the Capitol. Those were the barbarians at the gate, and they were mad as hell. And you know what they're mad about? They were mad because they think they're going to fall further and further behind. They weren't mad, and they thought Donald Trump was the one that could do it for them. But that's why they stormed the Capitol. And when I saw it, I said, that could be our future if we let the haves
That is
and
true.
the have-nots get so...
I wasn't, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't too knowledgeable at the time when they stormed the Capitol. But realistically, as a government body, that is truly scary to see, bro. You have this so-called protected land and people are breaking the windows and breaking into the fucking building. You know what I mean? You know, like, what do you do at that point? You can't just kill all the motherfuckers, because that's a crazy look on you, too. You gotta keep PR in mind, too. That's actually, like, what would you do? Like, actually.
separated.
I think everybody knows that probably every single billionaire does evade taxes. And he did say that he wants billionaires to be taxed so high, but I can promise you he probably has found ways to evade taxes.
Back in around like 1940s, you know, the tax rate.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I find a way to evade taxes. What? Yeah, and I don't like how she's just assuming shit on this fucking billionaire. Yo, maybe some billionaires, but not all billionaires. Your ass runs ads every 15 minutes? No, I don't, bro. Wait, let me look at my ads right now. Yo, I evade taxes, bro. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I get paid from Twitch. I think I paid $0 from taxes, bro. I paid a whole $0. I paid a whole $0, bro. Yo, all this money I have, I don't get taxed from it. I get paid in pure cash. I'm lying, by the way, Twitch. Please don't. I was just kidding.
Probably has found ways to evade taxes.
Back in around like 1940s,
yo,
the tax rate.
Yo, if y'all are getting ads,
90s, higher than 90%, right? Would you be somebody that would advocate to bring back such a high tax rate in order to redistribute the wealth?
I don't know about 90% because you got to have some motivation. Listen, I am a capitalist. I believe in capitalism, but I also believe we have to do the most for the most with least.
So when you mention capitalism, right? Capitalism is kind of inherently parasitical, right? You're going to always take more from the workers. You're going to put a profit on their labor that they're putting into the business. And I think now we're seeing that capitalism inherently causes these income inequalities. So I think we need to expand those social safety nets. We need to increase taxes on the wealthy in order to allow the poor to enjoy, you know, the things that maybe you enjoyed when you were younger and things like that.
Well, look, I agree with you. And I think it's really for these people who are so rich, they're going to lose it one way or the other if they don't. Because look, the thing about, you got socialism and capitalism.
Hey, look, and I'm gonna be honest. If we were to heavily tax the rich, what is the point in trying to get rich at that point? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, yeah, but they should just be paying taxes, not heavily tax the rich. Because if I'm making millions a month, you know what I mean? What is I'm not gonna lie, if I'm a millionaire and I'm making millions a month, I'm finding a way to evade the taxes. Because I'm getting taxed so heavy and I work so hard for my wealth. Like, what is the point of me working hard at that point if I can't even keep my shit? You know what I mean? That's like you getting a nice car and people are like oh yeah, wait, that's a bad example, never mind. But yeah,
socialism on paper makes a lot of sense, but then you got to count on everybody working. Will they all work? But in the short run, what we're seeing right now with this big beautiful bill that they're talking about, we're talking about cutting all sorts of benefits to give more money to the rich and dig our country into trillions of more long-term debt. And I look at it and I scratch my head. The rich should be...
Yeah, like exactly, like, What's the point of even getting a license at that point? You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather not get a license so we both can't drive than me get a license and you nag me all the time. You know what I mean? like, you know what I mean?
Taxed bigger and harder. And so the reason I'm more for capitalism is because if you go to a socialistic country like France.
France is not socialist.
They nag you?
France is not?
No. You look at, let's say China. We'll give China for example.
China's not. China's communism. I've been to China.
China's not communist.
Huh?
China's not communist. They're run by the Chinese Communist Party, but they're not.
What are they?
They're a socialist country.
Socialist?
Yes. And you look at their infrastructure.
Hey man, I've been to China.
Their wealth inequality, and it's actually pretty good.
Have you ever been to China?
Have I? No.
Let me tell you something. It is the most oppressed country I've ever been to.
Look, no. China's not oppressed. Look at China.
Have you been to China? Yo, get his ass, Morgan and Morgan. Get his fucking ass.
China they have great social safety nets.
That's why you arguing with the billionaire, right? I'm not gonna lie. If you ever have an opportunity like this, what you do is you listen, bro. You listen, bro. Because this guy is making damn near 10,000 times your paycheck, bro. You listen to the man making money. What? Me, I'm not arguing with no billionaire. I'm damn near sucking his dick. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy?
You need to go to China and watch the people with their heads down.
This is a completely different China we're talking about. I'm talking
about
China
today.
I'm talking, yeah, okay, if we're talking about China today, then no.
True.
You have drank the wrong Kool-Aid.
I was like, oh, I'm the only Asian person in the room, so it's like so weird to see somebody kind of like debate about a country that my mom is from. I would have to agree with John more in terms of like China being a communist country.
John, I'm a parent. And one of the challenges I have is making sure that my mindset is not my children's mindset. How do you overcome that challenge as a billionaire to make sure your children have their own mindsets?
That's hard to do because they live with you and they hear you. The interesting thing about life is you get older, you start listening to your children, you're like, they're stealing all my shit.
True.
I said that. I did that. But what I used to tell them is this. When you're watching me, take the good parts and leave the bad parts. And the thing I used to tell my kids is the only thing that I want you to be, I don't care what you are other than this.
That is a good question.
I want you to be a compassionate human being. I want you to put other people first. And that's the only mindset that I wanted them.
That's great
to take.
PR.
And I think that they
great
have
PR, Morgan.
One of my goals, I think, is to make my kids better than me. What's your main challenge that you see as a billionaire making your kids better than you?
The main challenge is that your children do not feel entitled. There's nothing worse than an entitled person, somebody who was born with a silver spoon stuck up their butt, and they become the worst person in the world.
True.
I never bought my kids nice cars because I knew they were going to be dinged. And you have to make...
Yo, how do I tell y'all? My children are looking up to me. My children are seeing me and treating me like a fucking king. I don't care. I don't care. Yo, if my kid's taller than me, I'm cutting off his legs. I don't care. What? If my kids are better looking than me, I'm giving him scars on his face. I don't care. And not some tough shit, on some corny shit. I don't care. Yes, and I'm giving them face tats if he looks better than me. At 12 years old. Yes, bro. I don't care, bro.
Your kids work. You have to have consequences that are consistent. But the main thing you have to do, if I was giving advice as a parent,
so did I predict you applying to college?
Time. And
I said before, if it doesn't work out in a year, I'm gonna go back to college. So I guess you did, but I think I stated it on my prior streams before.
Remember this: your child is one friend away from total disaster. And when you see that friend,
true,
you got to separate that friend as hard as it is.
So you just mentioned that when you have a child who is having a friend that you find them to be not good for them, essentially, that you have to do what you can to separate them. As a billionaire, what does that entail for you?
Well,
wait, let me go back to the question. So you consider that not working out, but I see the potential. It's not about me having potential or anything. It's like I thought I could fully like make it out in a year. Truthfully, I don't think I can, and I don't think a lot of people can. You gotta be really lucky. You have to have really good connections to do that. But it doesn't mean I'm still not gonna stream and shit. You know, I'm just gonna stream less because I'm in school. Nothing wrong with yo, Miklo kiss, bro. Not when you're always sick. Yo, I'm only sick today, bro. Deadass. A year is short. I know a year is short, but if you believe in yourself so much, you see the vision, and I saw the vision, so that's why I dropped out for a year. But I'm going back to school, but it's for a trade job, so I could get like money and move out. That's pretty much it. But I'm trying to move out by 20 or 21, or not 20, because what trade? HVAC.
That you have to do what you can to separate them. As a billionaire, what does that entail for you?
Well, you can only do so much. I mean, I've only separated 2 friends in all the years. And one was a kid who used to come over, and you know, he just reeked of marijuana, and he was stoned, and I just had a bad vibe, and I said, look, so and so, you can't go over there, and he can't come over here. My son Matthew was enraged. You can't tell me who's going to be my friend. I said, I'm telling you, you can't go there, and they can't come here. But you can't stop them at school. You can't stop them at a certain point. Later in life, I was justified because that kid that I was worried about ended up in prison.
I'm someone who works with youth in Orlando. I spend every moment of my days to coach and develop the youth in Orlando. And I work with at-risk youth. And
Bro,
one of the biggest things that I have seen in Orlando...
Okay, this is off topic as fuck. But I've talked to my boss about this. I think marijuana use when you're younger is unironically better than marijuana use when they're older. At first, I didn't think about this. At first, I was on the opposite side. I was arguing with my boss, right? But he brought up a lot of amazing points, like, bro, when you're getting used to it when you're younger, you realize the effects, and then when you're maturing, I know it's a case-by-case scenario, but when you're maturing, then you really understand that, you know, like, it's time to grow up and shit, and not do this, that, and the third, and fuck over your whole life over some bullshit, you know what I mean? Y'all understand? People like me and Ja had crazy stats to the streaming shit. We thought we was going to the moon in a year. Nah, no bullshit.
Orlando is that since medical marijuana was passed as a bill in Florida, marijuana use has become normalized among the youth and those that are underaged. One of the things that you mentioned earlier is that you didn't allow your son to be friends with someone who smoked pot because he smelled loud and he smoked weed. So why would you advocate for a bill like that to be passed when you kicked someone out of your family's circle who was smoking weed themselves?
When my brother was paralyzed, they had him on Percocet, Xanax, and everything else. The only thing that gave him relief, immediate relief, was marijuana. Listen, I believe that marijuana use at an early age fries the mind. I drug tested my children a lot, and my son Matthew failed that drug test a lot. But here's the difference. Would I rather have my brother taking marijuana gummy or opioids, fentanyl? It's a no-brainer. So I don't think marijuana use is on the rise. Let me tell you something. If you want marijuana today, go to any middle school in America.
Yep.
And we'll have a nickel bag real fast.
Yeah. So do you feel that there's an ethical gray area when it comes to use of marijuana or other drugs in the youth or in adults in our country? And do you think that that leads to potentially a ethical gray area for you as a billionaire as it relates to other things in your life?
Medical marijuana, no way. Because listen, where I think the unethical conduct is coming from is from the pharmaceutical industry. Marijuana is a plant that was put into earth by God or by nature, and it works. I don't know how it works. I don't know how aloe works, but when you rub aloe on sunscreen, it goes away. So I feel very good morally, ethically, every single way about what I did with medical marijuana. And here's the proof in the pudding. 1 million people in Florida have a card, and guess who uses it mostly? People 65 and older. Go to the marijuana stores, look at the marijuana stores, look who's going in. It ain't kids, it's me.
Yeah, so I'm still really confused about the marijuana thing.
It's
I feel
me.
like with a
What's
lot of
good, Nick Bradley?
billionaires, they do want to care for people, but they really don't want them around them.
Are you
That's
back?
How I feel
When's
that
your
you feel
first
with the
stream?
marijuana, you're fine with people growing it, you're fine with people doing whatever. But right when it's in your house, you don't really care about the person. You want them not around you or your family.
I'd take a gummy every night. It's in my house what are you talking about?
Then why did you kick the person out of your house?
He was a kid who I thought was not just that he reeked of marijuana.
cider?
He was a kid who I thought was bad news. I didn't think that he was smoking marijuana. I thought he was selling marijuana. Look, I think all of Matthew's friends smoke marijuana. And so that wasn't the issue. The issue was this guy might be a criminal. This guy is a bad influence. So don't take it the wrong way.
Okay, so you kind of briefly talked on like for-profit.
Here
CEOs
goes
and things
China
like
guy
that.
again.
I was just kind of hoping to hear your take on the current state of
Hey, let's hear him out, though.
healthcare and what recently occurred with their CEO.
Before I answer that question, I want to go back to the coach's question about marijuana, just so everybody understands where I stand. If John Morgan was king, I'd legalize marijuana all over the country, and I'd let you grow it at your house. So that's how I feel about marijuana. As far as the healthcare,
That's a good take.
Think about this for a minute. There's only one place that we go ever, and we never ask what it cost. When you go to get your hair cut, what's it cost? When you go to buy a candy bar, what's it cost? When you walk into a hospital, none of us ever ask what it's going to cost. You can get a Tylenol pill over here for $20. It could be $1 at the other hospital.
I'm still cool with Mel. I don't see him a lot either.
Healthcare is awful. It's off the charts. Our pharmaceuticals in this country are way more money than pharmaceuticals in his favorite country, China. And so you got the healthcare where we don't ask what things cost, and then you got insurance companies who are fighting healthcare, and they're trying to gouge. The hospitals are trying to gouge. The insurance companies are trying to not be gouged. They're fighting, and guess who's stuck in the middle? The person who needs treatment, the person who has cancer, and they're saying, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. And then what happens? People go postal. People snap.
So would you be in favor then of a socialized form of healthcare in the United States?
I don't know how it will work. Listen,
Every other major country has a socialized form of healthcare.
when Obama was president, he came to my house as president. I supported Obama. I'm on the National Finance Committee for Obama. And one of the things that I really liked about Obama was Obamacare. A lot of people lost their House seats for voting for Obamacare. So listen, I'm all ears about anything we can do to get more medicine and more treatment to people. My brother-in-law is a physician up in Haines City, Florida. I have a clinic called the Morgan & Morgan Clinic where he runs it, I fund it, and we take care of everybody who has lost in the system who can't get care.
How do you deal with profiting over other people's injuries in your law firm?
Every business is in business to make a profit. If you don't have a profit, you don't have a business. On the other side of me and on the other side of my clients are insurance companies. Insurance companies do this. They take in premiums and they try not to pay claims. When they try not to pay claims fairly, that's when I'm hired. When I'm hired, the people who are hiring me cannot afford a lawyer by the hour. And the insurance industry, they live in this world. Deny, delay, defend. Their job is to never be fair with you. The people who come to me at their time of
Come
need
to LA next
are
month?
people who
Yo, I
had
can't, bro.
something
I'm going back
taken
to
from
school.
them. The business I'm in is being the key to the courthouse for people who can't afford
all
it,
my money's going to TwitchCon.
taking all of the risk. And believe me, I've lost some cases where I've written off millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, the only thing between me and them getting a fair shake from the insurance industry is what we do, which is take them to trial. So I never even realized it could be this lucrative until I got in it. But I've also scaled
October.
it in such a way that most personally
October
refer to
15th, I
like, you know,
think.
one-trick ponies in one
That
city.
weekend.
I built mine throughout the entire United States, and by having the scale that I have, my profit got a lot bigger.
You have mentioned before that you make money off of people's injuries and stuff like that. Do you think it's ethical to, I don't want to say take advantage of people, but take advantage of people when they're most vulnerable?
I think what I do is highly ethical. I think that the insurance industry is very unethical. I believe that I'm the
Maybe I'll see you there.
difference
Yeah, you
between
should go.
people getting back what was taken from them and relying on the insurance company.
True,
I believe
bro.
that what I do is almost,
Insurance,
not quite,
insurance
like
is
a
scammers,
ministry,
bro. True,
because
bro.
people come to me in their most desperate hour, whether they've lost their home, lost a life, lost a limb, lost livelihood, and they have no way to fight back. So I can tell you this, I sleep very well with what I do and why I do it, because I am the civil police representing the people who cannot have a voice for themselves. I got into this business because my brother Tim was paralyzed, so I got to see what it's like to be on the other side. I got to see what it's like to be the poor person
Holy, you're so
that's
chopped.
being oppressed.
Oh, really?
And I'll tell you what, it is the worst feeling in the whole world to be hopeless, powerless, helpless. And when you get to step in and even the playing field and say, hey, that ain't gonna happen. And when they try to give you peanuts, we're like, we're not taking peanuts. When I walk into my lobbies throughout America, when I see those clients sitting there, I see my brother, I see my family, and I want to treat them
This is Morgan and Morgan.
Exactly the way I would have wanted to be treated.
Do you believe most billionaires and lawyers are compassionate?
I think it all depends on the person. I believe what's helped me in my life was I came from a very difficult childhood with a lot of economic insecurity and alcoholism. Everything bad that you could think happened did happen. But the good thing about those things, if you take it the right way, is those things can generate later in life serious compassion on your part. Whenever I would see somebody homeless, I used to tell my children, just remember this, they don't want to be there. And once upon a time, that was a little girl and little boy eating an ice cream cone, swinging, having the time of their life. And they don't want to be there. And don't judge them because we don't know how they got there.
John, how do you care for your clients when you're done with them? I know your motto is for the people, but it seems like it's only for the client. Up until a certain point, the award is won, the case is closed. How do you take care of your people after you're done with them?
Here's how I take care of the people. I change conduct. I just got a big verdict against Takata airbags down in Miami a few weeks ago. I can promise you this, because of my cases, Takata is changing their conduct. I'm one of the lawyers on the opioid cases. These pharmaceutical companies were killing us. That's not happening anymore. I have cases against the tobacco industry. The tobacco industry is in the business of premeditated murder. These are evil, evil, evil companies. And so for the people, not my clients and people, the people
that guy got a
who will never
weed chain
represent,
on.
the people who will never know me, I'm changing conduct.
My question to you, throughout law school, I heard a lot that lawyers are the reason why insurance costs so much and is expensive. So what is your take on that?
Well, you heard that from the insurance industry. There's been tort reform after tort reform all across America. And you know why they have this, what's called tort reform, to take away your rights, my rights, their rights. They say, we're going to take certain rights away from you and your rates are going to go down. But here's what's never happened. They've never tied one of those bills to a mandatory decrease of insurance premiums. These insurance companies take premiums in, they make bad investments, and then they say, oh, the lawyers are causing us to make bad investments. No, the lawyers aren't the problem. The insurance companies who run their companies poorly are the problem, and they just want bigger profits. And by the way, when you go home, Google their profits. Google what their CEOs are making. They're not hurting. They're making a lot of money.
If you lost all of your wealth tomorrow, what would be your next step in this struggling economy? Do you think you could pull it off? Do you think it could be just as successful?
I think if I did this again, I would not be this successful. this has been a series of left turns and right turns, and all of a sudden you end up here. I'm not arrogant enough. I believe that 99% of what's happened to me is luck or blessings or whatever you want to call it.
I'm a pastor, and one of the core tenets of many faith systems in the world is a rejection of possessions and wealth. Do you feel like you had to sacrifice part of yourself or your faith or your family to be able to get where you are today?
Not at all, because my faith
good question.
has been at the forefront of everything I've done. It's the teachings from my faith guide me not only in my life, but in my business life. And those lessons are fairly clear to me. Do I think I need to take a vow of poverty? I don't think so. If I'd done that, I would have been a Catholic priest. So no, I have never found a conflict in making money in my faith. I think the conflict would be if I made money and didn't use my money for what I've been taught to use my money for. What my goal is I don't live anywhere near what I make, except, my jet. And that is excess. But I don't live that way, and my goal now is that I think my children are set. I do not want to leave the government one penny. I think that, if you want to see your money wasted, give it to Congress. And what I want to do is I want to do as much as I can while I'm alive and leave a huge amount of money into a foundation, and that will say at that foundation, faith without works is dead.
I personally work at my family's cafe, and I was wondering, how much do you normally tip customer service workers that are in serving positions?
$100. And I'll tell you why. We're a member of 3 different churches, and my wife gives away, I don't even know what she gives to these churches. But I am much more interested in leaving $100 tips for my servers and for the people who cut my hair than throwing $100 in the collection plate, because $100 to somebody can change their day. I got a case one time where a little boy was killed by a bus in Jacksonville. My investigator called me and said, I just think I'd tell you how we got this case. I said, how? He said, the woman met you once. I said, when did she meet me? 5 years ago. Where? It was Christmas Eve at Bob Evans. And I went there for breakfast with my daughter. And she told my investigator, and he left me a $100 tip. That's why she called me. So I don't know where your cafe is, but let me know and I'll come in and
amazing.
leave you a $100 tip.
I'll definitely let you know. That's an amazing tip. Thank you, John.
Do you believe it's justifiable to be worth $1 billion while millions live in poverty?
No. If I could undo it all and let us all be the same, that's what I would do.
Okay, and do you believe, because I heard something about how you don't agree with the government spending, which I actually do agree with, so how would you split up the money?
The most to the most with the least. I believe that there are people that are, I don't believe it, I know it. When you go out to the Morgan Hunger Relief Center, the people that are walking in there are not the homeless. They're walking in there dressed in work clothes with their children to get free food. And it's an abomination.
Yeah, because I go to the University of Florida because I remember you mentioning it. And one thing I've noticed as a college student is that there is a lot of corruption throughout it, from the president, even from student government, funneling millions. And then when I look to see what happened.
Insanely hot take might drop. Molten lava take. I feel like there's many cases where when you are impoverished, you can make it out the system, bro. There are many cases. Especially the day and age we're at right now. I think there are a lot of ways, either through the internet, through, crypto, well, mainly through the internet. It makes it so most of this way, like, a lot of ways you can make money is super obtainable, right? Look at, Kai Cenat, for example, bro. He was in a rough part, but he worked hard for that position. It's not like he did it's not like he wasn't working hard for that position. So I think if you're worth $1 billion, you're worth $1 billion. Either through, your dad being a billionaire or, you know, your mom being a billionaire. I feel like it's okay because, you know, you can't really not justify that, I guess. Not everyone made it out to be a YouTuber / streamer. How do I tell you? That's not what I'm saying. There are multiple people that are in crypto that are fucking crypto whales because they knew who to know, and they worked on a skill to the point where they could start getting paid off that skill. You know what I mean? There are even like pro gamers that are really good at what they do, and to take it away from that, there are really good, smart mathematicians that have been, you know, bred in the slums, like this one Indian guy in India who was in the slums, and he became a really good mathematician, bro. It's not about your it's not about how much money you have or how much money you make. It's about how willing you are to work and how willing you are to you know, put yourself out there and network.
To them, nothing really happened. They didn't go to jail or anything.
Look, the University of Florida, they hired this president who was just a buddy of the governor.
I'm sick. I'm sorry, Tonics. I can't take my shirt off.
The University of Florida, and took so much money, and he's still on the payroll, Ben Sass.
Yeah, that's what a lot of college students are talking about.
It's an outrage. And by the way, when you Google those articles, the alligator, I'm all over those all over those articles, ripping him a new.
So you just mentioned that everyone's a politician now, but you also said that you also have done at least 2 different things with legislation. So would you consider yourself to also be a politician?
Sorta. You know, everybody wants me to run for governor of Florida right now. When I'd go to the White House, they'd take me over to the side and show me polling on me. And there's a side of me that thinks I could be good at it, but then there's a side of me that really enjoys living in Maui half the year. So I became sort of a politician because, listen, they were fighting me hard on the minimum wage. They were fighting me hard on medical marijuana. And I was out debating sheriffs, and everybody I was debating had a green suit on and a gun. So it was like, you know, a little hard to debate them. So I was sort of a politician because I was in the political realm, and that's why all this talk about me, about people wanting me to run for governor is percolating.
So today, I think we've all sat here and we've heard you talk about your jet and Maui and your 3 homes and the money that sits in your account.
Here goes Frederick.
I think we
just
all have
ask for the
experienced at some point in
$10,000.
time that moment that you talked about as a kid, sitting there hoping and praying that somebody would help you. So I guess my question that you didn't really answer, you just told me how much you have. What stops you from helping every person in this room that's struggling right now, that can't pay a bill, had to miss out on work? How do you help them? What do you do? Because you got a private jet.
Here goes
I had
Frederick,
to take
bro.
off work today, and I'm struggling. I got bills, man. And I'm not begging for money, but I'm saying, what stops you from being able to go and help us and change our lives? Because
let me give you 100 while we're here.
Thank you.
Okay, and here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. If you give 100 to him, you have to give 100 to the rest of him, bro. Am I wrong? I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't give him that 100. I would have sat there and said, so if you need to pay for bills, why'd you skip out of work for this? Did you have to do this? Yo, was he a sniper? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he didn't have to do it, you know? There's no point in complaining about something you've done already, I guess. So like, you learn from it and move on. What I would have done in his position is, damn, look, I lost money because I didn't go to work. I'm going to sit here after the set, have a conversation with him, try and get to know him to the point where, you know, I can make this connection, network with him. You know what I mean? Instead of nagging and asking for money.
Don't buy marijuana.
No, I don't smoke.
At
I
the
don't
middle
drink.
school.
No, man.
Nothing stops me. Listen, here's how I look at it. I went to a religious retreat one time under duress. It was called a Crescio. And I thought it was going to be a bunch of bullshit, and it was basically a bunch of bullshit. But at the very end, it all came down to one thing that I took from that meeting. And here's what I took. I can't change the whole world. I would love to be able to. But the phrase that I took from that Crescio weekend was, bloom where you're planted. What does that mean? That means I can't solve hardly anything. But every once in a while, I'll get a God whisper, somebody asking. Then I think back to that Crescio, and it's like, bloom where you're planted. And I feel like at this moment, that's what I'm being asked to do. And I can only do so much. I'm trying to manage my money so that at the end of it all, it can have the greatest bang for its buck.
You know, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure if there's anything that would have been a perfect answer, just because he's really good at talking to you and he's a likable guy. And he's soft in the eyes, so it's easy for him to get you on his side. So I don't know if there's anything he could have said that would have completely changed my mind. But I think showing your actions, he handed me $100, but there were people in the room had told their stories throughout the day. And with a wad of cash in your hand, you could shut me up, but he could have given it to everybody. He could have shown in that moment that he has the power to change your life, and he could try to change your life, even if it's a small amount.
Like, this is what I'm saying. You see what I mean? You can't make him happy because, sure, it shut him up, but look at the crowd, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. This is just retarded, bro. I hate to say it, bro. This is a fucking L take from Frederick. Yeah, like, bro, he earned $1 billion. He's old, he's retired, he earned that $1 billion. What? What are you gonna do with that $100 that will make you earn that $1 billion he got right now? You know what I mean? What the fuck are you gonna do? Like, what, that $100 is not changing your life. That $100 is just making your day, bro. He just paid, what, a quarter of your paycheck for that day, bro. You still skipped out of work. You're still not learning anything from this experience, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is just fucking retarded. I hate to say it.
And he didn't really do that.
One of the takeaways
But
I took...
I think Morgan would be a great politician because he's right, bro. He is really good at speaking and vocalizing. And whatever he says, it just makes you seem like it's right. When, I'm not gonna lie, some of the opinions he said was what I would not agree with, you know? I wouldn't agree with all his takes, but most of his takes were correct in my eyes, you know? From my point of view. So I think he would be a good politician. But he already earned his money and shit, so I say just live your life in Maui, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because that's what I would do.
Quiet desperation, a little bit of a worry about the future, and a little resentment about people who have money.
I think billionaires are inherently parasitical to society as a whole, no matter how they accumulated that wealth.
You could say the same thing about the impoverished people who don't do anything about their poverty. You know what I mean? You could say they're bad for society too. Because all you do is shoot needles up all day, sit on a bench, and do nothing for society. You could say that about the fucking people in poverty too. I'm not saying all people in poverty, but the people in poverty. You could say the same thing.
They're always going to be profiting off of the backs of people who are doing the work. In his case, he's the better of evil system in general. While, you know, he is helping injured people get the settlement that they feel they deserve, he is still profiting off of...
Wait, I'm going to the comments. Wait, let me finish the video.
I'm of the volition that there's nothing wrong with billionaires. I am a rabid capitalist, and I know John talked about that a lot, but that is who I am. That is my background. I think that if you have a financial wealth, yes, you should definitely do good things with it, and you need to help the people around you. That's just moral code. But I don't believe that billionaires are inherently bad or you know...
Frederick versus 200 people who watch this video and comment about Frederick. Yo, please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Yo, this is funny as fuck. Let me rephrase that. Yo, why don't you donate to me, bro? Yo, why don't you give me money? Bros get work to beg for some money. He has a lot than I envisioned. That's why he's a successful lawyer. Yes, bro. Oh, this too. Being charismatic is a big step in being successful, bro. Not all successful people are charismatic, and not all charismatic people are successful. Excuse me, but I believe that if you are more charismatic and you can talk to other people and you can network, it is a lot easier to be successful, bro. True. All right, that's it for this segment. I might end soon, chat. Yo, should I make this a YouTube video or not? Yo, I might end it this. No bullshit. Should I make that a YouTube video or where my takes ass? Be honest, chat. Alright, I'm finna end stream and piss, bro. I love y'all, boys. Hey. No raid. I'm just finna end, bro. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, fuck. I gotta piss so bad. I gotta piss so bad. Oh, my God.
I'm no good, I've been settling. Something tells me